Hey guys, let me test my audio. Hey guys, let me test my audio. I don't sound like I'm too low or anything, do I? Because if I do sound like I'm too low, let me know. Okay? If I sound like I'm too low, let me know because I'm gonna put the freaking headphones in again. I don't know if I'm having a bad hair day because I think low key I might be because that's why I threw on this hat. I feel like it's low key a bad hair. It's not completely a bad hair day, but maybe. Um, but yeah. Welcome to the live, everybody. I guess while I'm waiting for more people to join, I'm gonna eat my snacks here. So yeah, I have cards. I think I might start doing some readings or whatever. And the notifications is coming in. They're lying about how many people are viewing the live stream at the moment too, by the way, because I know for a fact it's me on the live stream and it was showing 0 for a while. So I don't know why YouTube does that. King of the Dinosaurs here. Welcome back, Ethan. How are you? Baking back being bull of Borgs, Pat Pat. I'm good. How are you guys? If y'all want to do some readings, let me know. I was waiting for y'all to come into the chat, so I started snacking. Shout out to Cucumbers and Gatorade. How are you guys? Ethan, like what? We can do some readings if you guys would like. If you all would like, we can do some readings. Hey Jury, hey Pat Pat. I hope everyone has a good weekend. What's up, Grandpa Hero? I'm good, but I came for this snack. You came for the snack? I'm about to finish it. You ain't ready, 6? What's good? Hey Grandpa Hero. I'm eating snacks right now. It's really good. Hi. Jewel is the snack that smiles back. This guy was fighting over the ice cream machine. Where? The ice cream machine where? I don't know why these apple slices go so hard. And the fact that they are skinless. The fact that they're skinless. This has to be for children. They were fighting over the ice cream machine in McDonald's. Right? On the inside. Not the drive-thru. Thanks, Michi Williams. So you were in line trying to get you your order and they fighting over the ice cream machine? How does that work? I want to know what happened. Somebody was like, y'all better have my ice cream out here. I don't care. Y'all always saying it's broken. That shit ain't broken. I don't know. Anyway. He's talking some yes. We're about to do some card readings if you guys would like. That's really what happened, Ethan? That's crazy. Now I know where you from. Where I'm from. Oh, the hat? The hat is just because I'm having a bad hair day. I'm gonna show you what my hair looks like. I have on a headband, My edges aren't even swooped up. It looks crazy right now. It looks extra crazy on camera, I'll tell you that. The hat is covering a bad hair day. So I think it's probably not that bad, especially in person. Yeah, that's what happened. And he got arrested. I mean, as he should get arrested, but I ain't gonna lie. That ice cream machine do need to be working at this time of year. He probably thought they was lying. I feel like hangry people are so freaking scary. Especially the ones that pull up at McDonald's. Your worst hair day is my girlfriend's best hair day now. y'all are very sweet. So anyways, make sure you guys double tap on your way in. I'm just popping in to say hey real quick for a little bit with you guys. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, but we can talk about all kinds of things, okay? But in the meantime, maybe I'll pull some cards. I might read them on the live. I might not. It just depends. Hey boo, looking fire tonight. Ooh, sorry y'all, I'm burping. Y'all see the sun on my arm? Ooh, sorry y'all, I'm burping. Where's my man? What you talking about? What y'all talking about? Y'all want to know what just flipped out and I'm just reading the cards? Let me show y'all something. It's some people, these people would be considered mostly like co-workers, but I want to say that they're kind of people who are trying to compete in the same field as you. So it doesn't have to be realistically y'all work at the same company. It could just be people who feel like y'all do the same kinds of work and or they want the same results as you. So even if they don't do this, for me personally, this could be like a collective reading or it just popped out in energy. Me personally, there's some people who they don't do nothing the same as me other than they're seeking a result, like attention, recognition in some way, something like that. Okay, people like that, they worked really hard to try to cause you some type of emotional, some emotional downfall. I can't think of a word right now. It's like these people have really tried to cause you a lot of grief. They really tried their hardest to like, some people are really trying their hardest to find your like, I don't know if the word would be Achilles heel, but just like they're really trying to find something that will really disarm you and like really discourage you. Like somebody's really trying to find your weakness, your insecurity, something like that. And they're realizing that you are very confident. This is like somebody, okay, I hate hearing this. I hate hearing this. I hate hearing this, but this is kind of like when people are trying to like, in their minds, I'm trying to trap this person. I'm trying to trap this person and them feeling regret and shame and I want to humiliate them, put them in a, you know what I'm saying? This is like somebody trying to trip you up in that type of way, but they're realizing that you're not there. You're not a part of the circus. I don't know why I said circus because I wanted to say rodeo too. But it's kind of like somebody really wanted to, oh my gosh, I'm getting a whole different message. But no, it's like I'm seeing the energy right here. It's like some type of, this could be like a witchy type of character right here. It's like they wanted to entrap you in some type of way, but it's just not working. This could be a woman's energy to a King of Cups, okay? This could be relational, like a relationship. But yeah, either this King of Cups is the one that has this person in the trap or wanted to have this plan happen. But I do see the roles came out reversed initially, okay? Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but this person really wants to change your winning streak, okay? Whatever that may be, your happiness. Uh-oh, the trap, yep. I hate when people read the energy and they be like, you escaped somebody's trap. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And it just realistically be somebody who's bothered by you, has envy and jealousy towards you, and they're trying to fuck up your life. I hate when people be like, you escaped their trap and their plan. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? A lot of these people are not evil masterminds, okay? If this was Batman, they're not Penguin or Superman. I don't know. They're not those evil villains for real, for real. They're just really a hater that's just doing above and beyond. What's good, D Cherry? Boyfriend finna phone in just now. What you talking about? Hey, stay blessed. Salute, Julrae, and you stay cool and happy Friday. Thanks, Jeff. Hey, yeah, they at work working to conspire against you. Yes, JR running through men like Bonnie Blue. Elijah, you don't even have prospects to even get close to sniffing their aroma. anyways, but yeah, this is somebody who legitimately they could have I see spitefulness. Okay, this could be somebody who like really has like spread rumors about you. This person could just have not the best reputation amongst their dating. Okay, they probably have a very hectic dating life currently as well. This person could constantly have to start over in matters of love. So yeah, I just kind of see it as like their plan to get you trapped up. Something about that, man. Somebody really wants to trap somebody. This could have something to do with the baby. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, somebody's plan to really trap somebody up. I am seeing all these cards are swords, so air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But yeah, it's like somebody really, I think somebody has been exposed in the dream state or something like that, the spiritual realm. But somebody is stronger than that. It's kind of like you got to be quicker than that. You got to be faster than that. Somebody's going to hold on to their finances because that might be the source of the attack. Whether it's jealousy, envy, or just thieves that are trying to break into houses. I just see that somebody's wealth or spiritual wealth is the exact reason as to why people are trying to come this hard and attack this person. Okay? Again, I'm getting Libra, energy, Aquarius. Gemini doesn't have to just be because I see Cancer right here. But a lot of this calculation was very unjustified. So karma has to come back and rectify the situation. Okay? Something could be going on with somebody's rectum. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting the messages. Milf, I let you trap me, Jewel, if you want. For real, Pat. You have beautiful brain and eyes. Oh, okay. Need that, though. I cook and I clean. You do, Pat. Hey, what's up, baby girl? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you guys? So, yeah. You or this person could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but this person is definitely after your pot of gold, like the fortune, the whatever will benefit them the most. That's why they're in this, is what I'm seeing. But this person's not that smart. And they don't move fast enough either. Somebody could be like 8 months pregnant. Yeah, I don't know why I'm seeing that. This is the 8 of Cups. Doesn't this look like, I don't know, I saw a belly. This could be, somebody could be 8 months pregnant. Or somebody could have been working on something for like 8 months. It's almost a full term. Because isn't it like 9 months pregnancy? This person is getting broken down. Okay, this person is getting broken down by what people have to say about them, how people are talking about this person. This person could have a very bad reputation at this time. People are turned off by this person. Like a lot of people don't really like this person, how I'm seeing it. But this is judgment. Okay, it's always made for certain people to be on top of situations. Like certain people you would never actually be able to hold down. So anyways, I'm getting different analogies, but I don't have the words right now to paint what I'm trying to say. But yeah, this could be somebody who was lying to get into a partnership. This person could have tried to, it's kind of like a honeypot situation for somebody. Okay? Like somebody really was trying to be deceptive in order to have this, your stability or stability with you, or to be looked amongst people as having stability. Because I'm seeing like a romantic scammer. Like somebody who's trying to trap somebody romantically for their benefit. This person that's trying to do this, they don't authentically shine on their own. They're very codependent. They need people. They need a lot of other people's energy even. Hey, Susan, be energy towards me. How I changed up. I told him how I feel. Okay, maybe I'll answer some questions in the chat. Let's finish this out. So yeah, you could be just waiting for something. Something could be pending for you, or something about waiting, pending. It could be like could be some finances also about to come in. Something's about to grow, some type of investment is going to pay off for this person who's taking action at this moment, or some action's going to happen that's really going to, something's going to happen to really blow up this whole hot dog. Something's going to blow up this I was about to say hot dog stand. That's like so corny. Oh my gosh, I don't know whose corny energy am I tapping into, but no, something's going to blow up this whole thing. Okay, somebody's going to really be like, I'm seeing like somebody's going to be very, it's like exposed. I see a lot of chaos, realistically. But something is going to happen to explode the situation so it can come to an end. Okay, I also see cold detachment coming from this too. Like, you know how some people want some people to pity them? Some people really thrive off of the whole sympathy campaign and stuff like that. I don't see people having much sympathy once all this comes out. I see like I'm seeing messages from the underworld type of thing. Thank you, cousin, for the gift. Cottage cheese tacos, I would love to try. You remember the cottage cheese tacos guy? My sister had came into town for the holiday, so like if she was here, that would be funny. I would have said something to her about it. But yeah, as for you though, ooh, that is so beautiful. As for you though, I do see here that you're going to be made an offer. Your intuition is going to really highlight to you what exactly this is, because it's different for everybody. But somebody's going to be, I heard Hallmark. Okay, because then isn't there like cards, Hallmark cards, but then there's also Hallmark movies. But anyways, you're going to be made an offer, okay? You could be a Pisces, Gemini. You could also be Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But an offer is going to be made, okay? This could be in matters of love, especially because I said Hallmark. How could one forget the cottage cheese taco? Yo, that was crazy. I'm seeing a lot of harmony. I'm also seeing Libra right now, okay? So let's see. What else is coming out in the energy? Yeah, this, whatever this offer is really going to bring a lot of good stability to you. It's also, I'm just hearing it's going to add to you like wealth, legacy, something very substantial. Libra moon, could be Pat, could be. When I saw the Pisces, it made me think of hidden, and the high priestess is Pisces energy. However, because it's water energy too, I'll go for the moon. More water energy. Okay, I think as this is happening, don't be surprised if like don't be surprised if you get offered something that you really want, and then all these other offers that you do not care for start coming in. It's kind of like that snake. It's kind of like that energy. Like as soon as you are in a committed relationship, everybody start hitting you up, and it's kind of like that energy. Pisces hitting them. Yes. Let's see. This one fell out. So this, yeah, this is something that you probably are really not seeing. For some of you guys, you're really not seeing it for yourself when it comes to, this could be friendships too. So like a really good friendship, a really good support, some type of support system or something's going to come into your life. I don't think you see it for yourself right now, but this, whatever this is really going to support you. Also, if let's say you are in a relationship, I kind of see some type of extra something that you two might be waiting on. But I just see it financial, some type of financial support. Okay, something, it's not really that long into the distance, but you probably have been in a fight at the moment to try to manifest for this to happen, if that makes sense. Shout out to Callie. Hey. Yeah, you might have like been very uninterested in different things. So anyways, you're single, Susan. You go for yourself only. Hey. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to the live. I hope you guys, you know, if you F with the channel, then I hope you stick around. The cottage cheese tacos is really like so diabolical, but it's hilarious to me. Like, and he was so serious. Like, he told us so. He was asking my sister how to make tacos. And then he said, I'm about to put some cottage cheese up there. She was like, what? What kind of eyes do I like, hazel or blue? What do you mean, like pick one from the other? Or what type of eyes do I like in general? I mean, all kinds of eyes are cool, I guess. Be energy towards me now that I hang up and don't care. Change up and don't care? Let's see. Let's see B's energy towards Susan. Susan's energy towards B. A good card fell out, Susan. B's energy towards you is more so the lover's energy at the moment. Your energy towards him, or I think that you feel you're not like, your energy isn't like shaken up from this. It's very stable. I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like maybe from the outside looking in, your energy is very secure and stable. I don't know if you completely feel that way at times. I feel like your emotions towards him might be going through changes, but I think it might change for you as well. I think right now you might be feeling this way, but you might actually shift into having that feeling for him. You might actually let this go. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, you might let it go, Susan, and y'all might get back together, honestly. So yeah. Your sister was training him to be a cook at the sweatshop and he failed the test. he's not fit for my sweatshop. No, maybe my sister's. You're looking so beautiful and attractive in this outfit, attractive dress. Thank you, Salam. How tall am I? I feel like I'm very tall, but other people say I'm not. Get back together. Will he call? Shout out to freaking awesome. Welcome back. And shout out to you for gifting 5 people memberships to my channel. Thank you so much, freaking awesome. It's been such a long time since you've been here. Let's see. Who will contact who? Susan, I see you two getting back. Let's see who will contact who, though. I see somebody contacting somebody by like text message more than anything. Yeah, I think somebody's going to contact somebody by text message, but Susan, I think that you probably are going to think about this a lot more than the action of it happening. I think you're going to think about it a lot, like, but to be honest, it doesn't seem like, for instance, Susan, if you really want y'all two to be back together, you could always send him a text message. It literally can be about anything. It literally could be about anything. And I think that would bring you two closer. You won't contact him? Hello from Sydney, Australia. Welcome to the live. That was probably a bad accent, huh? You're over it. Somebody said flick the bean, Susan, for real. I'm just saying, like, if you want to, for instance, Susan, when I first did your reading, shout out to Susan for now being a member on the channel. Shout out to Cousin for the gifts. Susan, I'm single too. Susan, if you don't remember, or if you recall, the last reading we did on you, we said that you're in like a cycle with him. And let's say your goal was for you two to like have something very, what you originally wanted. You're like at a halfway mark. I don't necessarily see that happening tomorrow per se, but you are in a cycle with him. So if you want to continue the cycle, you know, you're losing interest. I definitely saw that. I feel like you're kind of losing faith on him too, or maybe just in dating in general. But yeah. I'm not laughing at you, by the way, Susan. I don't know. Shout out to awesome. Shout out to awesome. So yeah. Yo, freaking awesome. Some more of that membership. Alistair Jacobs, he wants to get a membership. That's why he's asking. Shout out to everybody who are members on the channel and the new ones. I feel like Susan authentically deserved to have a member on this channel, to be honest. So that was a good call. The energy at your job. Let's see. Okay. This energy might be leaving your job. So if you feel like you're at like a standstill, or like a no, I'm sorry, I'm reading the energy incorrect. I think that, let me ask for clarity on this, because I'm hearing different things. I think somebody who was keeping the company good, somebody who was keeping the company going might be leaving soon or something like that, is how I'm saying it. I don't know if this person had like a very important role or they were just vital to to your job. But I see somebody might be leaving the company. Let's see. But what's the energy at her job? Collectively, the energy at your job, I see just the energy of the job. Let's see. The energy at Susan's job. Yeah, Susan, it might get chaotic at your job. I think somebody who's in an important position might leave. Hey Jerome. Good seeing you, Julrae. Been real busy with all going on, but always good to see you, my friend. It's nice to see you again. Freaking awesome. Stay strong, Susan. She said, hell. I feel like, I don't know if this is something that you will be affected by right away to where you see it. However, I think that there is somebody who was very important at your company, at the job, that might leave. And it might cause some chaos. Somebody who could have put an end to something. What's up, Astro Boy? How about them Chipotle bowls? I mean, Susan, you're going to be okay. You're just not going to like the things that you already don't like about the place. Once I don't care no more, like I feel now, damn emotion. Yeah, that's what I see right here. You're going to be okay, Susan. You're just still not going to like the things that you already don't like about the company. That's how I'm saying it. So, yeah. Astro Boy, how are you? Shout out to Astro Boy for the gift. Astro Boy, did you ever get into a relationship this past year? Because there was a reading, if I'm not mistaken, that said that you was going to meet a girl, maybe in college. He said, well, ooh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. I don't know if this is the energy for you, but what happened? What's the update on that? I feel like that reading was like a whole year ago. You predicted though. What? Astro Boy, I need to know the details. Nothing happened? Oh my gosh, I am very shocked. Let's see. Well, I don't want to dig in your business. It was in the beginning of the year. Okay, so in the beginning of the year, I saw that you might find love. Like when you, I don't know if the reading said when you least expect it, but that is crazy. I mean, the year isn't over yet. However, I don't know. You know, energy changes. He said yes, exactly. The year is not over yet. However, I'm surprised. Oh well. I mean, hopefully that reading wasn't a dud, but it's possible. Sometimes that happens. How does he feel from the call? Let's see. How does B feel from the call with Susan? How does B feel from the call with Susan? Ooh. He feels a little insecure. Something you said made him feel less confident about himself. He doesn't feel like he, you know how like you can feel, yeah, he don't feel like he's popping at the moment. Like he don't think that you're feeling him. He doesn't feel good. He might actually be kind of sick, like a little depressed. He might be a little like sad or something, like anxiety or something. It's probably the Chipotle curse. You have never had it since. You gotta have some Chipotle ASAP to set me up. You know what? If Chipotle's not closed by the time I get off the live, I might try to go get me some Chipotle. You know these cards are a burn, right? What does that mean? By the way, I got iPhone 17 Pro orange. Yay! Not much. I'm leaning back in my nice recliner. That's good. Astro Boy, you're funny. Big old big Sacco. What the freak is that name? Susan, B is starting to let go as he feels like you're letting go of him. So he's starting to release you back. Is it safe to watch YouTube live? I guess. People are going to bring the demons out of me. Uh-oh. She said yes. Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, he's slowly going to go through this process. However, he is in the process of releasing you since you have released him. You should be grateful of your viewers. Everybody should be grateful that they woke up this morning. That's what I think. All I can remember right now is that guy. What guy? When I think of past dreams. Which one? I feel like we both letting go, but he'll let go first. I think that it's going to take him a slower time than what you think. Welcome back, J-Dove. I've been drinking green tea all damn day. Have you been peeing all day too? I'm great as fuck. I feel like green tea promotes you to use the bathroom. And it helps you lose weight actually too. Your cards are real readings. You're just depending on random drawings. That's not how they work. Oh, okay. I feel like with anybody who's spiritual, anybody who does spiritual readings, if they have 100% accurate all the time, I would feel like those people must be talking to Satan himself. But I feel like the fact that you could be human and other people could be human and you're not you're not like, for instance, I feel like some people, when you deal with them, they're kind of putting energy on you to make whatever they're predicting happen to you. I think that I'm just reading the energy. So at that time, that's the energy. People have their choices whether they follow a path to where they align with that or not. I can give a reading to somebody and say, oh yeah, you're going to meet a girl and you two might hit it off and it's a chance that y'all going to be in a relationship. I see a relationship. And then that person can meet a girl and decide in that moment, I don't want this. And it cannot happen. Like, we don't, just because I'm reading things doesn't mean that I'm going to make people do X, Y, and Z, because that's not what I'm doing. So anyways, just want to let you guys know that. About, shout out to Astro for the gift. Probably a movie day. So he'll contact me or no? Susan, I didn't necessarily see him contacting you. I think that if you don't contact him, y'all might not talk, especially for a while. Which you went with, and when you told him something about drinking, he said, oh, Astro, okay, Astro, that happened August of last year. That happened at around August, the first week of August of last year, when that guy was like, ugh. Yeah, that happened around then. Oh my gosh, I mean, me and him, he has contacted me since. The last time we spoke to each other was for the 4th of July. Like, he's been wanting to hang out with me a lot the past few months, and I haven't linked with him. Shout out to Daily Music Vault for the gift. Thank you. I heard you do stuff on stream. That's sexy. Really? You're hearing that? Can I get to know you? Are you single? What's coming next in life? If you scream as loud as you can, I'll give you $10. It's okay. But thank you for the offer. So it's officially over. Susan, I feel like you have, it depends on what actions you take next, Susan, if that makes sense. That's not how they work. You're trying to read for 36 people, odds that you will get one right. Fire Freds, I don't think that you understand completely what I'm doing here. And I think based off of your misunderstanding, you're also talking to me from a place that's misunderstood. So I'm speaking towards whoever I'm speaking to at that time. So it's obvious that you're not here that often to know that, because when I speak collectively, I'm speaking collectively. When I speak to somebody directly, I'm speaking to them directly. So what are you talking about? You feel like you know everything so bad, so why don't you have your own channel? Hop over there and do it over there in your own channel. You sound like you want to be over here and be the spiritual police. I'm trying to figure out what makes you feel like that's your job. I'm not sitting on this live stream to have a manager in my fucking chat that's trying to micromanage me, by the way. Like, what the, you lucky I'm not cussing you out. Wave if you see this comment. Hey Barkley. So anyways, do I only date white men? Who says I do? Look, I date all kinds of people. Is this a prank call channel? Not really. We have did prank calls on this channel before though. Don't save me if I fell between them. I like your hat. Thanks. Shout out to Daily Music Vault for the gift. Okay. When you read for more than 10 people, odds are you're going to find someone that matches your cards. It's odd and luck. Fire Freds, you don't know what you're talking about. You obviously have a misconception and a lack of faith and belief in these spiritual readings and cards in general. So everything based off of your perspective right now is coming from your lack of faith and belief in it. So it makes sense to you for you to say that. Everything for you is luck and chance. I don't believe in luck and chance. Certain people, when you're spiritual, you know that a lot of things aren't coincidental. When you believe in spiritual things, when you know that the Most High God can talk to you just like you believe that a devil can contact you and talk to you too, that's when you stop believing in luck and chance. So I do understand there are select people who believe in luck and chance, but I don't. So anyways, that's part of your misconception of what's going on here. You don't really understand spiritual things. You're not deep into it. You're not natural in it. So of course to you, you're not understanding shit. This is just imagination to you. Like, I get it, but respectfully, get the fuck out our face. Like, we're not here for that. The hell? Jury to Goddess, welcome back, Neo. How are you? She said manager. This nigga wants to be a micromanager of me and he don't even believe in half the shit that's happening here. Make that make sense. I'm confused. I don't even believe in this, but I'm gonna be over here trying to tell them about it. How are you gonna tell me about something that you lack faith in completely? I'm confused. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You sound dumb as hell. You sound like you're uneducated over here. You're uneducated in spirituality and spiritual things. So how the fuck are you gonna tell me about shit? You're not. Talk about your speculation. You can talk about your skepticism, but you're not gonna sit over here and tell me I'm doing something wrong. Or something is only coming out by chance for me. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. My family has real, you're fake. Okay, Fred, oh my gosh, you want to so bad disqualify me, but guess what? My channel still goes on and people still come here. Bah humbug. Get the fuck out of here with your non-believing head ass. You really are just mad. I feel like you're just mad with your life. You don't have a life. You don't have a purpose. You can't, nothing that I do, you can do. You can't do shit that I can do. You got to rely on other people who come close to doing the shit that I do. It's not in you, though. So it makes sense as to why you are mad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Seems like a spiritual person I follow. Shout out to Elvis for the gifts. Hey, girl, just want to let you know that God loves you and hope you have a great day. Thank you. Shout out to I Love Her for the gift. Gold, platinum, and uranium likely form during neutron star collisions. The purple looks good on me. Thank you, MSF. Thank you. Not bad. Good to see you. You look amazing as usual. Hope you're back doing your thing. Thank you. You're my daughter. Welcome to the live. Nice shape, girl. Hey, hey. The shape, roundness, and firmness of your breasts are very beautiful. The curves of your hips are also beautiful. Y'all are crazy. Either submit to the Turks or perish, you despicable wretches. Whatever. Welcome to the live, though. How long have I been doing readings? My whole life, to be honest. How long have I been touching cards? For about maybe close to 2 years. So anyways. I'm just catching up with the comments. Why can't the son go to college? Because he has so many degrees. I like that. How many hot dogs have you blown up in your lifetime? What does that mean? Shout out to your fave for the gift. Shout out to cousin Curtis for the gift. I was waiting on that financial readings. They for me, definitely IRS on my hello. I just know your sister looked like you. Have you guys seen my sister? For those who are returning viewers, my sister has been on the page. How could one forget the cottage cheese tacos? Leave them alone. Okay, I'm way up. I'm way up. Let me come back to the beginning. May I goon? Pat, you're funny. Can you play my music, please, love? There was a time period where I was playing people's music and they would send in super stickers and I'll play it. Queen Sugar. What got you so stressed? Maybe you should take your... Definitely 2 years or more. Yeah. I'll give you 20. But before I was using the actual cards to do the reading, shout out to Leek for the gift. Before I was doing the cards, though, I was doing readings and spiritual messages anyway. So how long have I been doing the messages? I've been doing the messages online for at least like maybe 6 years now. 6 going on 7 years. I've been doing spiritual messages online. However, I was born gifted spiritually. So like spiritually, I can have a regular conversation with somebody, but it's spiritual. Like everything about it is the same format as me giving them advice and insight into things that they do not know. Your sister reminds me of a singer that was popular on Tumblr like 2013-16, but I forgot her name. Who, like Justine Skye or something? There was back in the Tumblr days, like that era where Tumblr was like on fire, people used to say my sister looked like every chocolate or chocolate to milk chocolate skin complexion Tumblr girl. They used to say every girl you can think of. They probably said that she reminded them. Ooh, it might be Justine Skye. They used to say Justine Skye a lot though. So I love... Okay, welcome to the live. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Awesome sauce. For some reason, I've been having random. For some reason, I've been thinking randomly about people who shave their head balls. What's up with that? You're from France? I've been wondering, for some reason I keep seeing images of like somebody shaving their head or like shaving parts of their hair off. I thought her name was like Native Rain or something though. I don't know. Let me see, let me look that person up to see if I've seen her face. Is that a real person? Because nobody popped up when I clicked it. I'll shave my head bald for you, Jewel. Y'all are crazy. Where's freaking Tune at? I'm surprised Tune's not up here. I've been talking so much crap to Tune though, like in the group chat. Hold on. In the group chat this morning, Tune had texted me and I sent him I can't say it right now. Search up Momo. I remember that Momo era. I had a friend and her name was Monica, but I used to call her Momo. And I'm not trying to be funny. If she became like demonically possessed, she would look almost like identical to that Momo person, like, cause they kind of look like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my friend Monica. I miss her. Shout out to Cucumbers and Gatorade. Damn, you fine shake. That's beautiful. I'm gonna eat some more of these apple slices. I think I'm starting to work up an appetite for real though. My nigga Monica. Yeah, shout out to my nigga Monica. You're scared of Momo? You know who I used to be more, you know who used to creep people out more than Momo? Before Momo, it was Coney. Before Momo, it was Coney. Niggas was scared of Coney. Julrae, wear a collared shirt so I can lift you off your feet. You trying to lift me up on my collar? What about the creepypasta? I used to like, wait, creepypasta? I can't remember that. Why the first thing I thought about was salad fingers. Coney 2012 had everything shut down. Everybody was scared of Coney 2012. Can I show you Coney? Too scary. Coney was that scary guy. He was like an African, but he was like killing people and stuff. Or something like that. Anyways, can you like describe him at least? Type in Coney 2012. You gotta listen to his story. Listen to what he was doing. And then when you see his face, it's scarier. The reason why I put Marilyn Monroe behind me is because some people come to hate on people on live stream, but if y'all see Marilyn Monroe, y'all gonna talk shit about her before y'all talk shit about me. People be coming into these live streams just talking shit about her, but you know, I guess better her than me, right? I'm just playing. All right, peace. See you. Good night. See you next time, Astro Boy. I kind of do have a taste for Chipotle though. Yeah, Coney had the child soldiers, and we started calling Africans at our school. I feel a little bad about that though. Yeah. Welcome to the live. You like my voice? Thank you. What's his face like? He's African. He's like a scary African man because of the story and how he was killing people. And then, do y'all remember those videos where people would be like, Coney would pop up on the screen? It was scarier than it was before Momo type of scary. You gotta have it soon to break the curse. I will. Coney looked like my Uncle Charlie. All right, let me look it up. He looks like a regular man if you didn't know the lore. So that's Coney, right? Hold on, let me see if there's something on TikTok about Coney, because I'm pretty sure I saw like a random video on like Joseph Coney, globally known and sparked widespread awareness and international action, but also faced criticism for oversimplifying the conflict and raised questions about his impact. Okay, hold on. It was like Stop Coney.
Coney 2012. This 30-minute video goes crazy viral, and we're all gonna try to stop this guy in Uganda who is assembling a children's army.
Yeah.
But as it turns out,
Coney looked like he could fix brakes in 5 minutes and only asked for a couple beers. Exactly, but for some reason they made this guy like so scary. Oh, you want me to get a Chipotle burrito? Oh my God, I meant to tell Astro Boy I had Chipotle on the live stream. Like back in like March. Back in March, I had Chipotle on the live stream because I remember I had ordered some for me and Doug. The guy looks normal, but it was something very scary back then. Hi sister, how are you? Found a dead mouse and y'all, I think I experienced a Mandela effect today. Not in my real life per se, but regarding celebrity news.
there was some problems with the film, and there was problems with the filmmaker that derailed the entire movement.
Yeah, and
anyway, Coney looked like a regular guy, but I'm not gonna lie, it was like this big thing. Like, it was this huge thing about Coney. People used to make like those jump scare videos with his face and stuff, and people were saying like, yo, I'm kind of getting scared. Like, anyways, what a time to be alive. But I guess when you're a kid on the internet, all that stuff is like way bigger than I guess what it is. Laugh my ass off. Coney was wild times. Had to be there. You know what I'm saying? I agree for sure. Money Coney Momo as Coney Black Momo. So anyways, you like my hat? Thank you. But yeah, Stop Coney 2012 or whatever. What a time. Especially on Tumblr. Like, I felt like Tumblr was just like, man, it was just a time. You just had to be there. I'm literally having a snack. How do you fold the Wiser? Or what do you call it? What is that? Tumblr was your favorite app? Tumblr was my favorite app too, low-key. You always kind of knew, like, it was like a weird public diary too. So like some people used it as like, they wanted to be Tumblr famous, but like everybody kind of used it as like diaries or like inspo pics, or like you knew people's personality based off of their Tumblr. Like all the weed heads They all posted weed shit. All the overly freaked out, lonely people who needed relationships real bad posted all the relationships and sex stuff. And then, like, you have those one girls that were so misunderstood. So misunderstood. Anyway. Latina? I look Latina. Can I add you to what? Can I add you to what? I forgot what I used to use my Tumblr for. I used to just post stuff sometimes that would make my page look cool. You used to have the people who used to just be like, Starbucks coffee, whatever, whatever. You had the activists on Tumblr. They used to post all activism movement stuff. You used to have the feminists on Tumblr. All kinds. It helped you talk to your crush. I'm not gonna lie. When you follow your crush on Tumblr, you do be secretly posting stuff and like engaging with their content. And then Tumblr had like those questions. You could ask content creators questions and stuff. So it was like, it had range. Tumblr had a range for sure. Then you can find I used to find all the underground music from Tumblr. So I used to put people on to music. Momo used to be real, but she died. What happened to her? Somebody said there's no ink on my skin. How you know? What's wrong with your lips? What's wrong with it? Hello from Germany. Hey. Where are you from? And what do you think about Iran? I'm from America. I knew a guy from Iran and his name was Iran. I'm so old because I remember you can't talk to your crush based on seeing their likes on IG, Twitter, and posts on Tumblr. That's true. Your thighs are white, your butt is big and sexy. A scientist came in, took her in a man. Is this the tragic ending of Momo's story? You're from Iran? What do you want to tell people who have never been to Iran about Iran? My eyes are adorable and princess. Thanks. Momo owed me $50. Momo promised some people some head and she never made good on her offer. Thanks, Dolly. Thanks, Neil. Shout out to Neil. I guess Momo got by the scientist. Shout out to Courtney for the gifts. She was a real person though in 1960. Why Momo look like a regular girl then? I could really say something that only Pat would understand because Pat acts like he's ancient. I can swear you're one of the jewels that were stolen from the Lavore. How do you pronounce that? Shout out to Bango for the gifts. Momo was putting them to sleep like asshole. Yo, I'm so weak. Oh my god. I'm more gorgeous than a cheeseburger. Okay. These were so good. I don't know where that dropped at. I'm gonna have to find it like later. I hope it's not in my shirt. Say it, Jewel. I want to see if I get it. Pat, do you remember on YouTube one of the first like viral popular channels on YouTube? One of It was this girl. Her name was like Lonely Girl, and it had some numbers like Lonely Nut Girl 696 or something. Do you remember that? Someone called the police on this gorgeous lady. There's too much beauty in that. Hey, welcome to the live. Put that dead mouse right, huh? At first I thought it was sleeping. I wonder how it died. What y'all talking about? Yeah, laughed my ass off. I knew Pat Pat was gonna know that. He was gonna remember that. It was like Lonely Girl 115. Yeah, I used to I used to know about that. That's crazy. But Momo only goes for children, so if she was alive, if she sees you, you're good, because she only goes for kids. Momo has been around since everybody was a kid. The new kids are the ones that is her target. But yeah, that was the era. She was like one of the first people to do vlog style diary journal posts or whatever. You put a dead mouse on your neighbor's doorstep. You never done that before. I've never did that before. I don't think. No. How you doing, little sis? I'm good. How you feeling? That nigga just text me. For real, Susan? What y'all talking about? Susan, what you about to do next? Trump killed 168 children in Iran and so many people. Really? Thank you for the OnlyFans link. You were right. Oh my God. I think I blushed twice. I don't know what you're talking about. A dead mouse? 5? You're funny, a dead mouse. Susan, y'all are pretty much in a relationship. Susan, I think y'all are going to start over, but y'all are in the rocky part of a relationship at the moment. Y'all energy. So yeah. I'm eating LOL. Low-key, I'm wondering if I'm pregnant. Susan, you're pregnant? Susan, what makes you think you're pregnant? Did you miss your period or something? Jewel gave him my OF link. I did, Pat Pat. Salute. Make sure I get a piece of that. Pat Pat, let me get a piece of that. I be sending them your OF link. He gonna be scared as hell. Haha. It's a message. All rats will and can die. I'm not gonna lie. To wake up and there's a dead rat on your porch that you could tell somebody put it there, he better sleep with his piece. A piece of what? I have somebody else scared of Momo too and put a Momo thing on the front door and I just saw them look at it. True. You're shy, Pat Pat? Pat Pat, you're not shy on your OF link. Let me stop. Shout out to Country for the gift. You're not sure? Susan, you really think you're pregnant? Susan, you thought you was pregnant like a few months ago too though. Jury family is my only family. True. Tune's at work. That's why he ain't joined. He just told me. James has a Merkle Peen and catfishes BBWs. No, he definitely does AMW. I mean AM1. Yo, James has been banned from this channel. I haven't seen him. Joel, that shit poking out. What? Susan, your stomach is poking out? How you know you're not bloated? Susan, sometimes your stomach be poking out and it really just be, you be bloated. You just need a cleanse. Jay's the type of guy that walks in the house and says, honey, I'm home, but he live alone. James could never live alone. It's gonna be him and all his caregivers. But I do see I see where you coming from. I haven't heard that name James in a while, bro. Yo, I blocked James. No, he definitely does. Julrae shit. She my twin for real. James will always live with a caregiver. No, girl, I'm not bloated. Susan, have you been just drinking beer? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes alcohol be having you look like you a few months. All his caregivers. Welcome to the live, Joshua. How are you? Yo, if James randomly texts my text-free number because he's blocked, that would be crazy. What's up with that guy, the toxic one? Which one? Which one? Is that a joke or plushie in the background? Oh no, these are plushies. This right here is honestly like, this is clothes. This is like a robe. This is a robe, but this is a plushie. Where's it at? This is a plushie. Where's it at? I can't. It's mirrored. This is a plushie. I had put this here so I could lean on it, but it was stupid. That hat is fly. I love that color. Thanks, AM1. You don't believe in spiritual stuff? Okay, good. Okay. That one that was in live. I feel like every nigga that's been in my life has shown toxicity, for real. I don't think not one guy that has been in my life hasn't shown a level of toxicity. But I think you're talking about No Name. I think. Thank you for your belief. I believe in you. I snuck in a store and screamed "Bomba Krat" to the top of my lungs 30 times, and now the cops in front of my door. What the freak? Why? Because I'm not acting thirsty? I must be missing part of the conversation. Am I doing cards? A little bit. Even the country sushi dude. The country sushi dude. Oh. He never showed toxicity up here. No, he actually hasn't. Can I pet that dog? He looked like he would say that. I think he says stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I go to that side of town, so like if y'all remember, it took me like 40 minutes, I think, to get over to his house, and then for us to go out to get some sushi. But like whenever I go to that side of town, there's a lot of people who kind of look like him over there. It's kind of weird. Can I pet that dog? Yeah, No Name. All the gas on you, boy. I'm pretty sure No Name's still living his life. Susan, you need to let it go. Out with the gas. James went to a palm reader to help him beat off better. I get you talking about them other wanksters. I ain't toxic, just tea. Interesting. Oh hell no, I'm Christian, can't rock with that. Bye. See you later. Can I pet that dog? This is a good dog. I just feel like he would say that after he pets the dog. Dang, I wish this hat was Atlanta. The color is fire. To be honest, I like the reason why I got it is for the colorway, and then I got this pin. I should have got another pin on the other side. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember when I got it? You're so beautiful inside and out. Something attract all the weirdos. What a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Light shines and it attracts all kind of bugs, even the moths. You saying James live on a side of town with a bunch of James around? Oh, no. James lives in a house where it's probably a lot of inbred people there. Like all his mama and daddy was cousins or something. That's where James lived. But the guy who I was talking about was the guy who I went out with on live, and me and him went to go get some sushi. Me and him, I feel like I hung out with him twice on live. But me and him, whenever I go to that side of town where he lives, there's other guys that look kind of like him. It's kind of interesting. Like, he's not even from there. Like, he's not even from Virginia, I don't think. I think he's from Ohio. So it's kind of weird. Can I pet that dog? Pat, you crazy. Fire hat. Thanks, y'all. That's a good hunting dog right there. It tracks them coons clear over yonder. Neil, he got camo jackets for all his dogs. Imagine describing yourself as a light, but also saying that all men on this live show toxicity. That's a prime example of TikTok brain. Imagine you taking out of context 2 different parts of my live stream and thinking that you're putting a point together when you really can't know. You don't actually know where your ass is at. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You have TikTok brain. You actually have iPad kid brain. You act like you don't have no cognitive functioning. No, what's it called? You can't come to clear conclusions. That's what it looks like. It looks like you reached all the way up your ass and you pulled 2 shits out of it. And you said, look, mommy, gold. And she said, no, honey, it's chocolate. Eat it. And you decided to eat it. Like, shut the fuck up. You sound like you're jealous, bitch. You don't have a light about yourself. All you have is hatred for people who have this shit. I have something that you don't have. Aww. I wanted to beat him up with my words. I know you describe yourself as a light moron. I wanted to beat him up with my words. iPad kid brain. Have y'all ever witnessed it? Like, y'all, okay, so let's think about the different generations, right? Let's not go all the way far to boomers. I think it's like boomers, something in the middle. I think it gets to millennials, Gen X or something. And then there's something right here. I feel like Gen X and down is when people started to have smaller brains. Like, they don't have social skills. And I feel like everything goes into everything. For instance, I have noticed the most people who exhibit weird cyber stalking behavior are those iPad kids grown up. Like, the kids in Generation X for sure. It's a little bit of millennials, but the reason why millennials don't all exhibit cyber stalking tendencies is because they actually touch grass. Like, they had a long period of time to where they were outside touching grass. Generation X is right under millennials. Once kids start having phones in their faces, that's when they start being weird. Like, people who grow up with just this in their face, they grow up weird, socially awkward. They grew up like the people with the, I feel like millennials introduced participation trophies. Everybody's a winner. Let's stroke everybody's ego. Hell the fuck no. Y'all started stroking, people started stroking everybody's ego to the point where the kids that grew up with this in their fucking face look at other people who actually have drive. The people who actually have drive, they're not watching somebody playing a fucking video game. They're actually playing the fucking video game and they're actually good at it. The kids who don't have the drive to actually do something, they grow up to be the biggest haters. And they exercise cyber, the fucking internet, social media as a way to, like, relieve themselves of their, like, loserness. Like, what the fuck? I don't know how to say it. Like, I have had more people, like, some of the people who I know for a fact cyber stalk me, even spiritually. The spiritual people who are always constantly, like, monitoring me spiritually, a lot of times they're, like, in that category of, like, weird. Like, you're weird. You don't have social skills. You don't have real friends. You don't really go outside like that. You can't actually set up your own doctor appointment. You actually can't, like, order your own food. You can't go outside by yourself. Like, you're weird. Like, these people are weird. I feel like they don't know this because they're not around actual human beings. They're not actually around people physically. They're only around people who have this echo chamber of, you know how, like, you say something and you're a hater and then other haters say, yeah. They have, like, this echo chamber that allows them to maintain being weird as fuck and a loser in life. Mind you, they're only spectators. That's the only thing that they have for themselves. If I were to have a kid and they're raised around these loser ass motherfuckers, I guarantee you they're not going to be iPad kids. And even if they are iPad kids, they're going to be outside doing some shit. Okay? They're going to be productive. Because a lot of people in these participations trophies, everybody should be the winner. There should not be anybody who's shining up more than others, because how would everybody else feel? That's just how it goes. What the fuck are y'all talking about? And then they be trying to take revenge. Some people feel like they're weighing out the fucking scales of life for you actually being good at some shit by hating on you as if you deserve that shit. As if, like, oh, if you have self-confidence, I'm here to tear that shit down. Because you know what? It was too easy for you to do that. Easy for who? Somebody who worked for some shit? Y'all are losers. Like, there's a lot of people who get on the internet. They're losers. That's all. That's all you are, is a loser. You can't hate enough to somebody's downfall. You're a loser. That's it. Not over here. A lot of people are like that. And for some reason, they think their voice matters. Because why? Because the cyber world allows somebody like that to feel like they have an audience, a voice. They can get on somebody else's platform, say some hateful, off the wall shit, and get some form of attention, and they think that they're somebody at that point. Well, if I wasn't important, well, if it wasn't true, then why didn't hate like losers? You will not see that many millennials and up. I'm not gonna lie, there's some Gen X people who have common sense, but they don't necessarily relate to a lot of the loser little fucking generations that are coming up in this world. But anyways, it's a lot of fucking losers. I don't know who told y'all that y'all need to have y'all ego stroked or everything is about you, but it's not. Okay? It's not. Like, what the fuck? Y'all are just losers. What the fuck? Oh my god, imagine bots. I don't even think of them have a true soul. Exactly. There's an underlying problem with society in the new age and internet that does need to be addressed. I just feel like a lot of parents don't pay attention to their kids. They don't actually help shape the kids for who they are. So these kids are underdeveloped, I feel like. Like, the only place that they are somewhat developed in is using the fucking internet, using their phones. But that doesn't actually shape you as a person. It doesn't instill integrity. It doesn't instill hard work. The reason, let me even say this. I'm only going to dip over here and I'm going to swing it back. The reason why there's so many copy fucking paste people in this world is because, again, they don't have no fucking drive. You don't have no fucking drive. You don't know who you are as a person. So you sit there and you think, oh, well, if I take this person's already made, I know people like this from this person, and I'm just going to slap my name on it, people are going to fuck with me. No, that's not how fucking life works either. That shit is short-lived. Everybody who I know that has took something that was that tried to everybody who I know who has tried their hardest to take something that was already made and say it was actually them, and it's some knockoff generic shit, that shit does not last that long. The quality of this thing, the price of this thing has to be completely decreased in value for people to actually want to fuck with it, because the real thing exists. We know what the real thing tastes like. Why the fuck are you trying to sell me some shit that I can get the real thing? Like, what the fuck? But anyways, let me go back over to what I was actually talking about. Okay? But yeah, the generations underneath people, you can tell that those kids would, like, nobody gave a fuck about them. Nobody instilled actual true value into them. They don't have no self-esteem, because they don't do shit that garners you to feel accomplished in life. The only way that these people feel accomplished in life is based off of superficial acts of attention. The internet. If I got likes on my post, if people commented on my post, if people came to see my live stream, that's their form of accomplishments. Mind you, there's a real life world of people doing real life things, and they are building their self-esteem. And these kids don't have that. People who are overly obsessed and consumed with the internet, with social media, they don't actually have true qualities of an upstanding, substantial person. I feel like this is partly why we don't have any stars anymore in the world, by the way. Because it's the same thing, basically. Like, what the freak? Like, what the hell? People are lacking as like in totality, because they don't have the things that the other people that were great. Do you know, whether you like them or not, I'm gonna use different people as examples if I feel led to say their names. Whether you like certain people or not, the reason why that they were able to get far in what they were doing was because they had work ethic, because they had skill sets, because they had things that they worked on themselves for. And when you work on yourself, and not just emotionally, but when you actually work on yourself, people are drawn to that. The reason why people aren't drawn to people anymore is because what makes you different than my little cousin that's sitting in her house? All she has to do is imitate a fucking celebrity that we already know too. Are we supposed to clap for her? Like, what the fuck? Like, these people are losers. They want participation trophies. They want people to say, excuse me, you guys. I know that you guys all like this person, but I think it's my turn to get, like, shut the fuck up, bro. People who co-sign this shit, they literally don't fuck with you. I feel like when people co-sign bullshit is because they just want to be entertained by the bullshit. Period. That's it. It does not produce anything. It doesn't produce shit. So anyways, I've seen that firsthand. I firsthand have seen people try to copy and paste every little thing that I do as if they're magically going to have. That's not how life works. And the fact that people think that that's how life works, it shows how deranged, it shows how delusional, it shows how much people were unattended to let their mind go crazy wild to believe something like that actually is possible and exists. The way that certain people shine is because they are the people fit for that shine. They have the skill sets. They have the talent. They have the opportunity, whatever the freak it is, they have it. Something that you don't have. Just because you just are deranged enough to believe it, it doesn't even make the spiritual laws make it so for real. You're going to become a spectacle in a negative sense. You're going to become somebody who, just because you want it so bad, you might have a little taste of it, but you're going to be a spectacle. You're going to be laughed at. You're going to be mocked. Same is so with these haters that get up here. They get up here and they come with their deranged, delusional ass thinking, idle mind, devil playground ass thinking on my channel, and they say these little comments. They do these little things that don't even matter. They don't make sense. If I don't give a fuck whether you live or die, and actually if you were to pass, it might be a little bit more beneficial for my existence. Why the fuck do you think I care about you saying that you and this other bitch or you and this other nigga don't like me? I never gave a fuck from the beginning. I think that everybody should get it into their heads. Are we really that dumb? I personally had to come to the conclusion today, actually. Little digress. I had to personally come to the conclusion that there's a family member of mine that actually might be stupid. Shout out to my family. Shout out to every one of my family members. Love them for being my family. But I'm just saying, I had to come to the conclusion today that, wow, just because I took extra time to figure things out, to know things, doesn't mean everybody was doing that, even though we probably came from the same place. Some people are just actually dumb. I feel like we also forget that part. When people are always assisted through life based off of, oh, the crowd, they were crowd favorites. They didn't actually earn it. They didn't actually deserve it. When you're constantly getting help in life, it doesn't make you more qualified than somebody who didn't necessarily have that help. I think that's another like flaw in thinking. Like, what the hell? Oh my fucking God, this is exactly the truth of the world. I'm just saying, like, I have seen it. Like, how many of you guys have seen somebody who obviously are underqualified for a certain position, but everybody just turns a blind eye to it? Mind you, things are all going left, getting all fucked up. The person's going through hella fucking stress because they're actually not qualified for that position. Like, what the hell? And that's also what I came to my conclusion about. When people aren't qualified for certain shoes, it only destroys that person. Nobody else. I mean, it does actually affect other people, but the main person that gets affected the most is that person. And a lot of times it's hidden. A hidden thing that can kill is stress. Stress can kill you. And sometimes these people have over anxiety. Imagine being underqualified for some shit, but you're too proud to admit it, and you are fighting so hard to just look better than the next person. So you're sitting in a position that's actually killing you silently. You have all kinds of stress, anxiety, popping medications, and probably street drugs to try to just maintain yourself to look a certain way to people. There's so many celebrities that I know for a fact that I have mentioned several times, like that ugly, chopped, botched Bronx ugly bitch. Like, I'm talking about ugly in every form of the way. Like, every sense, in every part of the sense, she's ugly, right? That girl, do you know how often she tries to cope in life? Y'all be thinking that some of these people, you be like, man, I don't really see the karma. They look all right. No, they're actually high as shit. No, they're actually drunk as fuck. No, they're actually going home and they're depressed and they're lonely as fuck. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, it doesn't actually pay to be some of these people. But the reason why it doesn't make sense is because their mind doesn't make sense. They're delusional. They're absent-minded. They're taking over, dare I say, by something else that's operating through them. Like, whether they know it or not, which a lot of these people pledge to that shit. A lot of these people pledge to being evil and dark. So, and whenever somebody goes out their way to be my opposition, that should be the telltale sign that they're not on the light side at all. Not even a little bit. If for those who watch me enough, I'm typically trying to help people in a lot of different ways. So if somebody just is outright trying to attack me, we're not on the same team. So if I'm helping people and they're attacking me, it should be a ding ding ding. We don't share the same spirits at all. Not even a little bit. When people gather up against like-minded, evil-ass fucking spirits. Okay? Anyways, I know I'm making sense, but I felt the need to say that. I just felt the need to say that. But anyway, a lot of these people in the world are lost. When you aren't lost, you're typically going to be instantaneously rejected. I want you to know that whenever you have a quality that the majority doesn't have, typically you're going to find yourself rejected for having that quality. Whether it's common sense, whether it's intuition, whether it's a logical mind, whether it's critical thinking, whether it's beauty that's above average, whatever the quality is that the majority doesn't have, whenever you possess it, you're typically going to be rejected for it. The reason why you see certain people and they're automatically embraced in one form or the other is because they all share something alike, typically. Either they share something in common, or those people bow down to some shit that another person with integrity, morals, and everything else that's good would never do. That's something to think about as well. True, possessed and brainwashed, and refuse to take steps to move away from that ignorance and comfortability from being evil. Exactly. Isn't that called envy? I like that you said that, because of course it is. But I'm just saying, whenever you possess something that's subpar, that's above average, that is excellent, that is exceptional, a lot of times the crabs in the bucket try to get crabby and they try to pull you down. Like, that's exactly what happens. And I'm not affected by it, by the way. I'm never affected by it. For instance, let me share with this. I saw this girl. I called her a bird. I've been calling this girl a bird for a long time. She's a Pisces bird. She's a fish bird. I've been calling this girl a bird for a long time. So she knows, she's aware of. I'm gonna give animals. I'm gonna give animal examples. Is Pat still on the live? I'm gonna give animal examples. So there's a fish bird. Fish bird looked at an actual bird. Let's call it the bird owl. Fish bird looked at owl bird. Saw owl bird. It sounds like I'm saying Albert. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at stuff. Fish bird saw owl, the bird, try to send me a subliminal message. Fish bird don't really know to what the nature of that subliminal message is, but fish bird assumed it was shade. So then Fishbird built off of that message to try to double it down and send negativity my way. And I was looking at that shit. I said, wow, y'all really don't know what y'all talking about here. You're really a dodo bird. Anyways. But that right there was a little random subliminal message for who it's for. Anyways. People are dumb though. I feel like intelligence and wisdom is something that a lot of people do not hold. And I don't say that to say that I don't really mean to try to degrade people by saying that. I'm saying that because it's an issue, really. Realistically, it is an issue, but I feel like throughout history, the people who are the illuminated ones, the enlightened ones, are the ones that have it though. They're the ones that do have the knowledge, the wisdom, the extra layer of something that's beyond them, that's helping them in some way in life. For instance, let's talk about Harriet Tubman. Like, she's a Pisces is what I just found out recently. But for Harriet Tubman to be able to free all the slaves, all these slaves, you got to think about how beyond herself that was operating through her. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a lot more people who are losers, who don't have an identity. They don't have self-esteem worth shit. And when they see somebody who has all those things that they don't have and they're not working to have, all that they can do is what? Hate on it, try to destroy it, try to remove it out of you, or try to remove you in totality. It will never work. It will never work. Pat just got back. Welcome back. So anyways, it will never work. It will never work. It will never work. Do you know everybody who is somebody could all gather up and stand up today and say, oh, we don't fuck with you, Julrae. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back on with my life. I don't give a fuck. I never give a fuck. If y'all thought I was waiting for a cookie, oh my gosh, did y'all think I was waiting for a little cookie and a little treat by people who came before me? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So what the fuck is the incentive is what I would like to know. How the fuck could you try to punish me with an incentive that I am not even looking at or looking for? You cannot. Like, what the fuck? These people are, they're not smart. They're operating from a different system in life. It's very superficial. It's an operation that's made by insecure people. Insecure people, they live through life based off of these different point systems, if you will, that are not valuable to people who are not playing that same game. If I'm not going through life insecure as shit, trying to be looking better than this person, I'm more pretty than this person, I have more money than you, oh my gosh, everybody likes me. If I'm not going through life operating from that superficial, insecure person's standard of living, then how the fuck can you punish me based off of that system as well? You cannot. And that's just an example. There's different kinds of people in this world. So when people get up here, you can see what they value and what they really try to attack you in. They feel like it's going to destroy you, because if they didn't have those things, they will be ruined. Welcome back, Toon. Base saying it on live, so I'm here. Whatever. Toon, they said that you are the 96th like on the live stream tonight. They said you're the 95th through 96th like. That means that you have to donate $200. You're the prettiest. That's why people mad. You got better DNA. It's just so crazy because a lot of times people try to attack me based off of my heart posture, based off of me being a good person, as if that's supposed to destroy me. I don't give a fuck. If I was a person that was overly emotional and sensitive, I still would not give a fuck. If you made me cry, as an example, this, I don't even think that this really applies to me, but just as an example, if people looked at me as an overly emotionally insensitive person that cares so much, and you made me cry, that's going to be the worst day of your fucking life, based off of how spiritually protected that I am. That's going to be the worst day of your fucking life. Are you fucking dumb? But again, when people are highly insecure, they base their life off of a point system that doesn't fucking matter to me. So you can't punish me with some shit that doesn't even fucking matter to me. If I'm the one who's creating the value, meaning what I say, people like to say, what I do, people like to do. If I'm the one who's influencing, how the fuck are you going to try to, it's not much that you can do, is what I want to say. It's not much you can do when it comes to me. Like, what the hell? And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. My daddy in heaven, do you know my daddy in heaven would make a point, even me beyond the grave. Okay, God forbid. Me beyond the grave, God forbid, which the Most High God has a plan and purpose for me, which is why I'm not going nowhere. But even beyond that, he would still make a point if he needed to. Like, are y'all dumb? But, you know, these people are actually dumb, though. And I've been saying this. They're actually dumb. And there's some people who learn from me. And let me say this. I don't trust the people who learn from me. They regurgitate my words. They say what I say. But they don't come and give me credit at all. They don't even like my stuff. They don't really talk. They don't really acknowledge me. I don't trust those people either. I don't trust those people either, because what you're really trying to do is you're trying to pull the goodness from me, and you're trying to get rewarded for it over here, while also simultaneously trying to get people to ignore where it's coming from. I don't trust those people. I don't actually fuck with those people either, by the way. And those people who think they got me figured out, you don't know shit about me either, by the way. You don't, not even a little bit. It's people who think that, oh, when I'm not posting, it's because I'm scared to shine. I'm scared to shine. No, you don't know what the fuck I got going on. I'm probably not posting that day because, oh, I don't want to. You ever thought about that? Everybody thinks everything I do is so intricately calculated. How about you mind your fucking business instead of trying to figure out what the fuck goes on in minds? Are y'all fucking dumb? Oh, but I know that you are. You're weird. You're a fan as well. Like I said, anybody who goes out their way to not acknowledge me, but I can see clearly how influenced you are by me, get the fuck out my face too. Like, what the fuck? I don't fuck with you either, by the way. You're weird. I'm back, my love. How's your day? My day is good. How's yours? Narcs, manipulators. Exactly. And a lot of times they're karmic too. There's a few people that I don't know why I feel the need to say shout out to this person, but for some reason I'm gonna say it. Let me see if I can remember their name. I think their name is like, they might have changed their name. They might have changed their name. However, there's a tarot page up here. I haven't had experiences with every single tarot reader that he exposes on his page, but some of the ones that he exposed on his page, and he be saying this person's a copycat, this and that, this person is jealous of, I believe it. And guess how I know? Some of these popular tarot readers, even on YouTube, they copy the things that I say. They do the things that I do. And a lot of times, the reason why people be having messages talk about some fuck what the people think, post your content, is because they're needing you to post your content so that way they can know what to say the next video. I'm not fucking dumb. Are y'all stupid? Are y'all dumb? Are y'all okay? I think y'all are dumb. Privyet. Somebody said speak Russian. Privyet. That's all I know. Like, that's the reason why when y'all be seeing some of these readers and they be having these urgent messages, post your content, post your content. They're energy vampires. They need you to post your content so they can know what to do and say next in their next video. I don't trust that shit. And mind you, the people who actually are driven by a compass within themselves to know where to go and what to do, they're not really authentically listening to those videos anyway. So you're most likely going to get other karmic people listening to another person trying to rush people into posting content, into putting videos out there. I don't trust anybody who makes videos trying to urge people to post content and try to fearmonger in one way or another as to why they need to. Those people need to go to hell. Those people are karmic as fuck too. I don't trust nobody who has those type of videos. Did you know that ketchup is not red because they add 211 red crayons into what the freak? 211 red crayons. Okay, me when I spread this information. So anyways, I just hope that you guys know that. Like, what? There's so many. Do you guys know that there's so many readers that I know for a fact are trying their hardest to control me through their messages? And I will listen. Sometimes I listen because for in one way or another, sometimes the Most High God is showing me people. Like, a lot of times, the reason why I can have such a muscle in me knowing how people really are is because I'm constantly being. These people are constantly trying to pull on my energy, so they get put in my face sometimes. And I look at them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can tell that you're very insecure. I can tell that you're this. I can tell you're that. I see what you're trying to do. Like, what the hell? I've been doing this my whole life. So anyways, but at the end of the day, before the day ends and before the next day starts, something that doesn't change is the fact that my God is bigger than them. And because my God is bigger than them and his spirit lives in me, by proxy, I'm bigger than them too. I'm spiritually more powerful than them. That's why it takes a lot of them and they still can't get the job done. That's why, have y'all noticed, and I know some of you guys have, whether you guys want to admit it or not, a lot of people try to attack me covertly, sneakily. They either try to attack me in a sneaky way, in numbers. That's typically the biggest tool that they try to do. They try to attack me on the sneak. They try to attack me with groups of people. And when they try to attack me on the sneak, a lot of times they also try to gather information about me and try to use it against me, try to weaponize information, my information against me. They also try to slander me with lies. They gossip. It doesn't sound like anybody with an actual backbone. Why would I respect anybody who I know is using those types of ways to try to get to me? I don't respect you. I will respect somebody to walk up to me in my face and tell me that they don't fuck with me rather than that bullshit. You do shit like that, I know that you a pussy for real. So why the fuck would I respect that? You're a pussy. You ain't really like that. And there's somebody around you who probably is closer to being like that. But they're not the ones doing it though. It's just your weak ass. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's just their weak ass. Y'all ever see people that so bad want to get my attention in the comments when I'm popping my shit? They're the weak asses. They're the weak ass. Is your comment supposed to change the way that my message or anything? It's not. Nobody gives a fuck about you. That's why you're on a fake ass page talking shit. You want to so bad argue with me, by the way. But you can't argue, like I said earlier, you can't do it with your real face though. You gotta use a backup page. You gotta be in the shadows talking shit. Point proven. Like I said, even in real life, people never really actually step to me one-on-one. Because it's a certain level of intimidation that you feel off of somebody's energy that makes people to not do it. I've seen the regret in people's eyes that shift when they have tried though. I have. The reason why you'll never see some of these people who talk so much shit about me, who you know for a fact don't fuck with me, the reason why you'll never see them actually step to me is because they can't. They're not fucking strong enough. They're scared. Duh. Are we dumb? They're scared of me. It's always like they being nice when they secretly trying to take you down. Oh, let's talk about the two-faced people. Let's talk about two-faced people too. Two-faced people, I just had a conversation with somebody and I was talking about how much of a coward a lot of people are. Mind you, this all goes into what I was talking about a little bit earlier on the live stream. A lot of people these days and ages are cowards. Because why? This is really their source of everything. They're not actually living a real life. They're not actually living a real life. So if you think somebody who's assertive and can be confrontational is a quote-unquote bully, I don't think that you have experience in life enough. There's a such thing called consequences. So if your parents never taught you that if you put out negativity, then it's a chance that it can go away that you don't like, then your parents have failed you. Your parents failed you then. That's not called being a bully. That's called punks jump up to get beat the fuck down. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? So if you decide to put your hand in a lion's fucking den and you try to poke and provoke a fucking lion and that lion bites your hand off, was that lion a bully? The fact that y'all don't have simple, basic as fucking critical thinking, it really proves what I've been saying this whole time. Y'all are fucking dumbasses. A lot of y'all are fucking dumbasses, bro. Somebody said Lion's Day. Didn't I not just say Lion's Den? Are you fucking dumb? So anyways, exactly. Do you know that song? Punks jump up to get. I only know that song from playing Tony Hawk Underground. I know that song from playing Tony Hawk Underground, bro. But it makes sense, bro. Like, some of the weakest links, they do stupid shit. I think it's survival of the fittest. I think it's Darwinism or whatever the fuck. It's literally survivor of the fittest. The people who do dumbass shit are the people who in life, back in the day, the circle of life says the people who are the weak, the sickly, and the dumbasses are the ones who were done off first in every form of civilization. In every part of the food chain, those are the ones who get done off first. So when we see this factor in here on the live stream, it's no different. You can see how much people don't have fucking thoughts behind the fucking shit that they say. No critical thinking. They're dumbasses, bro. And they be talking, they want to so bad sound like they're smart, and they be the most stupid ass people, bro. Punks jump up to get beat down the good old days. Haha, Tony Hawk. Pro Skater. Yeah, Pro Skater. I used to play Underground too, though. Or was it the same? It was my brother's game. I used to just play it sometimes. Anyway. So anyways, somebody's trying to say I would be annoying to be around. Yeah, because I'm always going to remind you how much of a dumbass you are. You're not intellectually more sharp than me, swift than me. You don't have that shit. The mental plane that I'm playing on, you will never be able to reach. So for you to try to have a power struggle will be your delusion. So yeah, it would be annoying for you, because I would constantly make you feel like shit just because you're trying to make me feel it. The fuck? So anyways, I'm so happy I have something interesting to say because Lucky needs me to acknowledge him. The fuck? Goodbye. Goodbye. Like I said, it's the losers, it's the cowards. You got to understand, some of these people who are talking, that are trying to talk shit to me, they wish that they could undermine me. Mind you, they're ugly as fuck in real life. They're big as shit, over fucking weight. They don't have crushes because crushes don't fuck with them. And they're trying to talk down on me. You don't have shit in your life that you're happy about. You don't have shit in your life that you're happy about. You have fucked up teeth. You have fucked up teeth. Like, what the fuck? You can't create no page with your face up it because people are going to say, damn, you're chopped, 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 chopped. Damn, this bitch chopped. Damn, this nigga chopped. Goddamn, Tubby, get on the fucking treadmill. That's what the fuck people are going to say to you. Stop talking to me like I'm you. I'm not your reflection, ho. I'm not your reflection. Look at yourself in the mirror and say that to yourself. The stuff that you say to me, it doesn't live in me. I don't think that about myself. I have something that you don't have. You do better asking for some tips, bitch. That's what you would be better off asking for, some tips. The fuck? Anyways, back to everybody else who are normal. I just took the time because I just felt the need to. I just saw my dad yesterday. My dad is in town. I'm not going to put him on the live stream. Well, I thought about it. I'm not going to put him on the live stream. I just took pictures of my dad. Guess what? My dad got a new car. When my dad the last time I saw my dad, he had a new car. And he came back to visit me in his other new car. Oh my gosh. My daddy loved me. My daddy just took me shopping the other day. My daddy loved me. Some shit that you don't have. Whatever the fuck you think is my weakness, I don't think that you're ever going to successfully find it. It's obvious that there's something different about me and you. And I at least have people who give a fuck about me, and I don't think people give a fuck about you. So let's start there. While you trying to find something wrong with me, there's a lot of shit that you should focus on yourself because it's fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Let's start with your fat ass. Let's start with your fucked up face. Anyways. Anyways. Anyways, while you're obsessed with me trying to dig for what you think is going to be the biggest, I finally found it. I finally found it. You don't have a dad. Are you fucking dumb? I saw my dad yesterday, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, like I said, this is partly the whole gist of the conversation that I was having all day today. A lot of people, I blame the iPad kid parents and the kids. They don't have actual skills in life. They don't have any type of, they're not hitting milestones in life. They're not actually doing things that gives them self-esteem. They have no self-esteem, no self-worth. And then there's some people who do have these things, but that becomes their identity and it's not actually who they are. There's a lot of different things that's wrong with people from a psychological standpoint. And honestly, I'm not saying anything that's not in no textbook or needs to be. I'm really spot on with the things that I'm saying. I really know what I talk about. I don't like to talk about shit that I don't know about. Like, what the fuck? So anyways, the fact that you, Lucky Two Ducks, I know who you are, by the way. I feel like I know who you are. And the fact that you're trying your hardest to talk shit to me through the screen, I promise you, if you're exactly who I think that you are, I'll have a surprise for you. I'll have a surprise for you. If you're exactly who I think that you are, I'll have a surprise for you. So anyways, hey, Mom Music, how are you? At Ray, she say nice things about me all the time. I'm her favorite mom. Exactly. Anyways, if I ever get a whiff of knowing who you guys actually are in real life, what kind of smoke do you like is what I would like to know. What kind of smoke do you like is what I like to know. Because the fact that you're trying to talk shit to me through a fucking anonymous page on YouTube, you're a bitch. But I'm going to make it to be where everybody can see how much of a bitch ass you are. Because, you know, there's a lot of people who don't like when people do this towards me, by the way. So, you know, it is what it is. Losers, no fucking job. Get a fucking job, ho. Did you not stream lately or did I just miss it? I haven't streamed for a few days. What's good, Toon? I'm pretty. You're pretty fucking disgusting. You're pretty fucking lame. You're pretty fucking lonely. You're a loser. That's what you are. Ain't shit pretty about you, ho. Don't fucking talk to me. We smoke barbecue. Smoke barbecue. I'm glad that you think this shit is funny. Dan, where's my membership? Pat, where is your membership? Shout out to Malay. Where's Pat membership? He's being demoted. Pat tried to remove himself from the channel. Oh my God, that might be a penalty. That he might get penalized for that. I'm just saying. I do not have an OF, you guys. I do not have an OF. I do not. I do not have an OF. Sorry to disappoint. If you guys think I'm all alone, don't project your loneliness on me. Do not project your loneliness on me. I have a lot of people who love me. Do not. I have the right people that I need to love me. They love me. So do not project your loneliness on me. Don't do that. I'm not the one watching me, by the way, trying to derive some sense of who I am through me, by the way. I feel like that right there is an act of some form of loneliness. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Memberships, where is mine as well? Some people have been paying for memberships. Lack and prescribe. Shout out to Neil. Do I ever think I'm getting what? We love you too, honey. Shout out to all the people who subscribe to me and tune in and watch me that love me. Look, I love you back. I'm not watching your 360. Why not, Malay? Wow, Tune. After all I did to cover for you at the sweatshop. Tune, I wasn't even going to tell Jewel how you've been taking them cigarette breaks in the bathroom every hour. I'm just saying, Pat, but why is my yellow? Tune, how did you get a yellow membership? I forget the colors. So anyways, anywho, all the fucking washed up motherfuckers from high school or that are currently in high school, all the washed up motherfuckers are in the chat talking shit. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, they keep calling people from their past and they're getting no fucking numbers. Why the fuck are you calling? Why the fuck are you calling me? Talk about some, where you at? Let's go smoke. Why the fuck is you calling me asking me to go spark it? Like, what the fuck? Don't you have a family yet? Don't you have a family yet? Cause I'm about to go take my kids and with my husband. I'm with my husband. And we just left dinner. I'm putting the kids to bed. Mind you, they're washed up as fuck, still trying to hit up every fucking bitch that they ever knew. That shit is so fucking lonely. No wonder why you up here talking shit. You broke and you lonely, hoe. You broke and you lonely, hoe. Don't know bitch from your past. No, don't know bitch from your past is going for that shit. Everybody done made something of themselves. Everybody got fucking lives, careers. The people who don't have kids, they have careers, they have lives, they doing something, they traveling, they vacationing, they doing all kinds of stuff. And you sitting here watching everybody doing everything while you're the loser in fucking life and society. That shit has to, that shit must hurt. That shit must suck. Like, that's all some of these people are. Fucking losers in fucking society, bro. They looks then got fucking, like, they looked better in high school than they ever did. They looked better years ago than they ever did now. Like, your looks decreased, they declined. You probably have a fucking body odor. Don't nobody want to fuck with you. No wonder why you're so fucking mad and you keep trying to project that shit onto other fucking people. That shit is so fucking pathetic. Get a fucking life, hoe. Get a fucking life, hoe. So anyways, I just, like, I don't know why they can't see it. How the fuck you can't see it? You over here trying to sword fight with me with fucking words, trying to knock me down. You're already down, though. Looks down, money down, the fuck, everything down. But that weight, hoe. Everything down but that weight, hoe. You got priorities to fucking fixate on. And it's not me. Nowadays, you are not coming regular in your YouTube channel. I try. Sometimes, like, I'm going through life, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, I'm busy. Sometimes I don't have the energy to feel like it. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Looks down, the dreams. Where the fuck is your dreams? Where the fuck is your dreams? We know that you don't have your fucking looks no more. You don't have charm. You don't have charisma. You don't have no finesse. You can't finesse shit no more. But where the fuck is your dreams? Where the fuck is your family? Where the fuck is your happiness? Oh, it makes sense why you're in my chat talking shit to me. Mind you, you're down the fucking street. You're down the fucking street, but you're talking shit to me like you're the one on top. You're not even strong enough to be shitting on somebody. You don't even have a pot to fucking shit in, really. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? You're wasting your time. You need to go to a mental health facility. Because something is untreated up here. The fact that you don't have shit going on for yourself, but you're talking shit to me in my channel, you need to go to a mental health facility. You need to be fucking, what's it called? You need to check in. He smokes crack like his granny. You smoking crack like your granny, nigga. Well, we stopped by your channel because you're speaking true. Look, shout out to everybody who enjoys this channel. Y'all must have a hint of craziness or something, or y'all really just fuck with it. I fuck with you back. Yeah, they hide it, and you right out here like an open book. Exactly. If Pat doesn't have a membership in 5 minutes, he loses his mind for the day. Let's vote. Hold on, let me see if I can put a vote up. I don't think I can put a vote up right now. Everybody vote 1 if Pat should keep his mod. Vote 2 if Pat should lose his mod temporarily for the day for not having a membership. Mind you, Pat has won mod of the month 2 months in a row, probably. At least for 2 months. So 1, Pat keeps his mod. 2, for Pat loses his mod for a whole day for not having membership. Vote, y'all, vote. So far, you got 1-1, Pat. Let's see how it goes. 2 put a 2. Yo, let me make sure I don't have nothing in my nose. 2 put a 2 times. 3 times. I'm seeing 1-1. I'm seeing three twos from one person. What you think Pat gonna vote? Don't troll your boy. He in the sweatshop in your factory. I'm not gonna lie. It would hurt me to have Pat lose his mod. I felt good when I took away Toon's mod, but I wouldn't feel good taking away Pat's mod. Toon kind of deserved it one time. Like, he actually went out his way to like troll me. So yeah. Grandpa Harold said, hey Toon. Anywho. Let me check on somebody real quick, y'all. Give me a second. Hey Grandpa, put 2 in the chat. So 1 is for Pat should keep his mod even though he doesn't have membership. 2 should be Pat should lose his mod. Where's Doug at? He's fun sometimes. Pat's putting 1s in the chat. Neil, where's Doug? I don't know where Doug is. I haven't talked to Doug. Well, Doug has hit me up a few times, but I blocked Doug from my phone. Like, he irritated me. Any man who doesn't kiss all of that is crazy. Welcome to the chat. Toon acting up because Key Drake not here. Where is Brayden? I kind of want him to have mod so bad, but like Brayden, he act up with the mod. Like, Brayden would start blocking people who sending me super stickers. Like, he can't be trusted. I want him to have a membership though, but it's not like I could gift him a membership. I don't think it works like that for me to be able to gift him a membership. Grandpa traded on the frog community. Really? Why? Grandpa and Neil, some real ones. We stick together. Pat, whose goddamn white ass baby is that? That white hand emoji. Jules smoking crack tonight with her crackhead husband. What the fuck are you talking about? C-Slam Block, TG. You two lovers, no... What the fuck are you talking about? Why would I... Okay, have y'all ever seen a beautiful crackhead? Like, realistically. Every time you see a crackhead, they look like the first thing that you think of is crack. Why the fuck would I go out my way to ruin who I am as a person to have the crack look? Is that in? Is that in fashion? Is that in style? To have the crackhead look? Are you fucking dumb? I'm confused. That baby from the mountain of Caucasus. Caucasus. Whose goddamn white baby is that? Yo, Pat. I think you and Tune should be cool though, because check Discord, Pat. It was from like days ago. He probably not there no more. Hell yeah, I see a beautiful crackhead. Tune, when the last time you seen a beautiful crackhead and you ain't asked her for feet pics? I gotta log back in Discord real quick. Okay, bet. I always respect the frog community. I'm still here. Tune, I bet you did see a fine crackhead. You asked for feet pics. Get the f out of here. I'm not going to talk too much about drugs right now, y'all, because I feel like that's just not something I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about nothing like that. I feel like it's kind of sad to see people on it. Hey, Nala, how you doing, boo? Tune from Detroit. They got all kind of crackheads. You right. Some of the crackheads or some of the drugged out girls, they was like extra beautiful, and then they got strung out somehow by... I feel like it'd be a slippery slope. Especially in Detroit, but not just isolating Detroit, but like some girls be so beautiful in Detroit, and then like they start getting opportunities based off of their beauty, and then they start getting mixed up in with the wrong type of people, and then next thing you know, they like selling it, and then they be strung out or something. It'd be kind of crazy how that be happening. I went to Lincoln when it opened. David Ruffin, my favorite crackhead. David Ruffin, your favorite crackhead? I'm good. Can I ask a question? Detroit, Michigan? Yeah. Hell yeah, I did for my Foot album. Tone, you a sick bastard. This card not letting me log in. It's saying I'm not human. The fuck? Basically, Pat, Tone was trying to get in contact with you because he felt like he was in your city. Tune felt like he was in your city, so he was trying to get in contact with you. So I tried to put you on in a group. You know Michigan very well? Yeah. One nice crackhead lady wanted my last cigarette. Sometimes crackheads be nice people. Like, they come off very nice and sweet, but that's not the point of what I was talking about them for. My mama a meth head, she cute with the right amount of makeup. And that's sometimes what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think people like I don't like to talk about people with drug addictions for real. I know I mentioned it earlier on the live because I was talking about, but I mentioned it for a different reason earlier. Earlier I was talking about people with drug addictions because you be wondering why somebody who's a wicked person that does you dirty, why they look alright. It's because they be sustaining off of drugs for real. They be high as fuck, bro. My baby mama a meth head, she cute with the right amount of... Oh, that's what he said. Whitney Houston was a baddie in my opinion. You don't gotta be Whitney, haha. My new city or Atlanta. You're Atlanta. True. Can you see how C feel about me? About what I said about her? How does C feel about Nala after she said what she said about her? Whew. Sorry. I mean, she kind of, I don't know, I'm getting like two messages. Like, she either feels solid about you, but she's kind of an insecure person. For real, they be only cute if they skin that bad. let me get some more clarity. She feels like you helped her out with something. Like, did you have her back on something? Because she feels like you kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Like, she's feeling like hurt, like she's a little bit wounded. She's a little bit like something happened to her emotionally, especially it seems like. But you cussed her, but you gave her props for some stuff. Y'all ever, okay, so like I'm seeing the dynamic of like two girls in school, and one girl kind of is getting like, one girl kind of is a bitch towards one girl, but that girl don't ever leave her side. That's the energy. It's kind of like that energy. Like, her friend is a bitch towards her, but she don't ever leave her side. She's just the sidekick or something. That's how she moving. So yeah, she feel like you're solid, but at the same time, like okay, this is what it is. She thinks you're like cooler than her or something. Like, something that you have, she doesn't have. So she thinks you're cooler than her. So it's like you kind of helped her out, but she don't feel good. She feel like banged up for real. Like, I'm surprised y'all didn't get into a fight, like an actual fist fight. I think she gave, but I didn't do nothing to her. She get mean as fuck. Oh, so she's the mean one. I think she reads your energy as mean. Or like, not necessarily mean. It's kind of like, I don't know. Like, she feels like you would take care of her, but it's partly because you're mean or something. I don't... There's like always, okay, I'm not going to say that you're a bully, because that's not really what I mean, but just as an example, you know how some people are like kind of mean or bullies or like toxic, but some people feel protected by those types of people. I don't know. I don't like mean girls, so I was mean back. Oh, you gave her own energy back. Okay. Yeah. Somehow she feels like she sees something clear, and she kind of feels like you care about her. I don't know. She seemed kind of toxic. She seemed like the people who feel like she don't think people actually care about her unless they put her in her place or something. Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, especially if she's a water sign, like a Cancer, don't trust her for real. You can't trust this girl, even though she feels like you care about her. She tried to lie on me to help people. She got some other tricks up her sleeve. She's gonna probably try to isolate herself from you. She's a Taurus. Ooh, girl. She got revenge. Girl, she looking for revenge. She don't really want to cooperate with you, but she got respect for you. I think that's what it is. She has a certain level of respect for you, but she don't necessarily like you. She's the type to call you fake, though. I ain't gonna lie. She's the type to call you fake, but she probably was the one acting fake towards you in some way. Something's plastic here. Something's fake. Something's plastic. I think y'all relationship, y'all friendship has died. Okay? I think y'all friendship has died, though. I do think that. I think you have a lot of friendships or support around you, though. So you're going to be, I don't see you being affected necessarily by it, or somebody's not going to be affected, but I wouldn't trust her. She looks like she's going to be plotting on you. Like, she has plans to like isolate you or something, girl. She has plans to like disrupt your foundation, your community. She's not going to necessarily fight with you outright, though. She's going to do it in like she's going to try to do a power trips against you, if she does do anything. She need to wash her ass. I'm dying. I had my suspicions. LOL Nala, I got a whiff. When she started twerking, she lives states away. Yes, she got weird first. How's she going to get revenge? She need to wash her ass. I don't see her reaching out to you, but I just see her kind of remaining at a distance. Her y'all friendship, her feelings for you, her happiness for you being in her life has kind of shifted into her being like trying to get a one up on you. So it's going to be like an ego a ego back and forth push. So yeah, even if this person talks to you, like let's say you talk with this person cordially, and this person talks to you like everything's fine, it's actually not. It's actually not really fine. There's many different reasons as to why it's not going to be fine for them. Okay? I feel like karma is imbalanced though. So like let's get some clarity on karma not being balanced. What's that about? Karma hasn't happened yet for her though. Karma is not balanced yet. It hasn't happened yet. I think what is going to happen is, I think this person is going to get to a position to where they get a lot of attention somewhere. They're going to get a lot of attention with their looks or using their looks. And this person's coldness is going to put them in a position to where they feel loved by King of Cups. So this person might get into a relationship soon. This relationship is going to cause problems for them, especially financially, and it's going to affect their sleep. So I think this person's going to, this person, it's so funny because this person starts off feeling really good and attractive, but then they're going to start feeling unattractive. Like, hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. This person's going to start to feel degraded. I think they're going to meet like a narcissistic person. It kind of sounds like a person like them. And this person's going to like love bomb them and then start the degrading process. It's going to affect this person's opportunities as well as their sleep. I don't trust her at all anymore. She can try, but I'll whoop her. She probably will get an STD. She's going to go through. Oh! Let's see. My dad said that he likes your hair. Tell your dad I said thanks. She's gonna go through. Okay, so she might get like what's it called? I want to say it's like a catfish, but kind of like in regards to finances. So like she might get with somebody, and this person might lose their income as well. If this isn't her losing her income, I think it's the person who she gets with. Something's going to happen with that person's finance. It's almost going to be like that person seemingly lied to them. I hate when people are mean when I be so cool with them. I agree. Nala took the gloves off. You feeling a little under the weather? For some reason, I had like mucus trying to come out. I don't know. I feel like it's energy being purged. I think it's energy being like negative energy getting purged. Where's Miss Bunny? I need to like send a message out to Miss Bunny because I miss her. No, girl. I have a bad hair. I don't get it. You have bad hair, Eric? What? Joel, stay amazing today, baby girl. Thank you, boo. She's also gonna keep tabs on you, by the way, girl. So part of her ego boost, I feel like when she gets into a relationship, she's gonna feel like she's better than you. This is so childish. Whenever I take I imagine my enemies losing. Nala, she is gonna have like, I don't know if she's gonna have full-blown like needs to go see a gynecologist issue, but she will have like a smell issue down there is what I just saw. But she's gonna keep watching you to compare herself to you. So she's gonna be like, well, I don't see Nala in a relationship. I'm in a good relationship. Like, she's gonna do something stupid like that, but it's gonna lead to her karma. Yeah, she's gonna do stupid stuff to try to power trip, and she's gonna start all these beginnings, and it's gonna, yeah, stank fishy stank, yeah, fishy stank fishy, yeah, she got a stank fishy, stank fishy. But yeah, I mean, she's gonna work really hard for nothing. Like, a lot of things are going to blow up in her life and go to start like ground zero. You're going to be very distant from her, very cold, but not just you. I think other people, she's going to be dropped from people. People are going to see her as a loser. Taurus energy, her selfishness, her lack of, like, I feel like she's going to try to punish you with a silent treatment too. But a lot of people are going to turn on her too, okay? I think her intuition is going to deceive her about who to be around. She's going to be around the wrong people. confirmation she's going to be around the wrong people. It's going to cause her a lot of stress and anxiety. But she's still going to be in her ego, it seems. It looks like she's still going to be in her ego. But yeah, I don't know. I just keep seeing problems. I keep seeing problems. Like a lot of different people that's going to enter her life. I just see a lot of problems happening. And she's going to go through a long time. Like this is like a long time of her trying to get herself back together after all these feats. It's going to be a long time before chapters close and before something potentially opens up for her that might be decent. But even if she, oh my God, this girl's fucked up as a person, because even her next relationship or friendship is going to put her at a standstill. It's like every single time she starts to try to move past the hurdles and stuff, it's like something happens that literally like makes her start over. That's kind of sad. She is a problem, so that's why she gets for trying to mess with me. Yeah, I told her to let it go, but she tried to go further. Well, it makes sense as to why she's going to go through what she goes through. Oh yeah, I remember that. She probably still ironing her trousers and sipping tea. Oh, Miss Bunny. Give me a second, you guys. Welcome to the live. So anyways, Bunny banging and mashing right now. Will you get good karma? I feel like you leaving her life is going to be good karma for you in general. She got a lot going on. Let's see what type of good karma might happen for you. What type of good karma would happen for Nala? Nala, I think that something good that's going to happen for you. You might be recognized as, you might achieve something or be recognized for your work. Like I just see you putting your energy towards something that might pay off for you. Let me see, what's this about? let me shuffle again. She said woohoo. Let me see. Where's my baby? I'm not gonna lie. It looks like I have a booger in my nose. It's probably just mucus. Sorry, but thanks. Thanks for telling me that. I think there's going to be some type of positive growth happening for you in your life, Nala. You will get good karma, okay? I feel like you might... I think you might pay attention to the right things and lose interest in the wrong things. You need fame. I see you focusing, like there's a lot of energy that you have towards something growing. So this is like the energy of like when people study for something, somebody puts in extra work, extra training. I see that type of energy towards something. So it seems like you're going to have your focus back. So because you don't have people distracting you, I see you regaining your focus. That is going to be your good karma. So this person would have drug you down with her. I don't know, Nala. It seems like people are trying to be distractions to your life. But let's see about your love life. Nala, I see offers happening. I see you gaining offers, but you're gonna see something clear that's gonna make you choose peace or something. You might not care for the offers that much. I only have guys to buy, but I don't love them because my love life is shit right now. I feel like you might get some little gestures, some like this is like kicking it, going out on dates. This is like little small fry stuff, but I don't see you actually going out your way to make it something with these guys, if that makes sense. I see you kind of just like enjoying your time with them and then leaving. Whatever that could be. It could be ice cream, coffee, like I'm saying, like little things. Conversation, talking on the phone, flirting. It could be a little bit more. You like dates but not the men. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like you see something about some of these guys that makes you not want to do it. They come home, I can't take it anymore. Cuddle, where you been? Love from Dubai. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on real quick, you guys. Give You're James like Jewel a little. Shout out to Mr. Smoke for the gift. Just a little, like my Jay's not like that, nigga. That's Jay's, not you. Dirt no hell. Y'all are funny. Don't worry about us too. Who the hell is she on the phone kicking with? I had to handle a call, y'all. She cussing me out. I'm loving every second. She on the phone with me. Where we been? Where you been? Shake that ass. Why Cutter get off the live? What was that about? Cutter came on the live, said one thing and left. I'm a female LO, but I have a good day. Okay, thanks, boo. Shout out to Mrs. Are you Mrs. Moke then? Mr. Moke Valats? I thought it was Mr. Smoke, but shout out to you. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the gift, girl. So anyways, how are you guys? So your name is Mrs. Mokevlat. Mokevlots. Natural milkshake chest with it. Hello from Switzerland. Welcome to the live. From America to Switzerland. I might get off the live shortly. I'm gonna try to stay on. I need another snack. I'm trying to figure out what's my next snack before I actually eat a meal. I'm eating meals very late today for some reason. Hi, sexy. Hi. Where the F I see you? You see me? My nigga just told on me. I'm not even mad at him. I'm just gonna turn myself in. Good night. He told on you? Why? About what? It's muted for me. You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? I look familiar? I don't know how. Where I've been at? The last time I went live was like 4 days ago, I think. How you have apple slice, no caramel dip? Just kidding. To be honest, it would have been way better with caramel dip. You know what, Neil? You just put something in the chamber for me to think about. Next time, tomorrow, probably tomorrow or later tonight, I'm gonna go get me some more apple slices and I'm gonna get caramel dip. But yeah, somebody said they nigga told on them. They about to go to jail. That's crazy. Joe, my little caramel dip. Y'all are funny. Everyone like and subscribe. Thanks, Neely MF. I feel like you've been on the channel before, but I could be wrong. What I taste like, mangoes. It's good to see you, love. Welcome back. It's good to see you back in the chat. How's everybody night going? Make sure you guys double tap the live stream. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Did Nala leave, by the way? Look like a casino dealer in the face. Maybe I'm tripping. I've never been a casino dealer. However, I do want to play some blackjack. Damn, I had volume down. Great. Who trying to go to the casino and play some blackjack? Joel, I need a freaky Virgo. What do I do? I like to think of Nala as a freaky Virgo, but I don't think she not a Virgo. Okay, if you want a freaky Virgo, you gotta kind of have some qualities about yourself that's fixer upper. Like you need to be a little bit of a project. So if you really want a Virgo, look good on paper, but don't be all the way good in real life. Virgos like to have, especially Virgo women like to have men that something about them looks good on paper, on the surface. Even if you're not like a high quality man version and you're like more on the hood side of things, more of the street side of things, you gotta look like okay. You could be the street type, you could be kind of gutter, you could be kind of like hood, or you could be kind of like on that other side of town, the other side of the tracks, and you could find you a Virgo with a good job. But something about you being opposite of her, and you probably she gonna think you got like street cred or something in the hood or something, and she gonna want to be with that. And then like she gonna get with you, and she gonna realize there's a lot of things that she don't actually fuck with. So she's gonna try to work on you. She's gonna try to say, hey baby, instead of you always asking me for money and taking my car, how about I try to help you get a job? all you gotta do is pump fake like you want the help. Okay, yeah, baby. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get the job. Every time you end up not getting the job, you can make it obvious. You don't have to. You don't have to even front at this part in life. You can make it very obvious that you're not gonna go for that job. She's gonna take that as a challenge. She's gonna fall in love with you, dare I say. And she's not really falling in love with you. It's the fact that you give her a goalpost to work on. She wanna keep you. She wanna keep you. So like, project, be a project. That's me, and that's facts. Virgos got noodle syndrome sometimes. Sometimes some Virgos do got like a syndrome. It can be noodle syndrome, but some Virgos, they don't have noodle syndrome. They have like they care. Some Virgos care too much about what other people think. Like they want to look like whatever they see themselves as. If Virgo woman sees herself as a businesswoman, she's going to want to have the picture perfect look of the businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? Character type. I don't know. Oh, I see. I gotta be like Jody off of Baby Boy. You can get them like that. Like Virgos secretly like bums for real. Virgos secretly like guys that are like beneath their actual standard. Like if you ask a Virgo what her standard is, she's gonna name this top of the line list. But who you actually see her be with or like have some type of serious agreement with, like a baby, this man living in your house, this man driving your car, whoever they start taking serious, you notice that they're actually subpar at bar, like by a long shot. Actually, that's what they actually like. It's not what Virgo says, it's what they actually like. Okay, you gotta touch the heart, Pat, but I don't think a shrimp can reach. Just keep trying. Would you marry me? Never mind, I might not be able to do the freaky Virgo. But freaky Virgo, the way that you unlock the freakiness of a Virgo is that they give you a bar to reach and you say no and you do your own thing anyway. Virgo women gonna love you. That's how you unlock their freakiness. They be like, oh my god, he don't listen, but I need you to listen, baby. And you just pump fake. Yeah, I might listen. I'ma listen. You could just tell them I'm not gonna listen. You just gotta have a quality that they absolutely need to have. Like, one quality that they absolutely need to have. If the Virgo woman is very superficial and you have status, that's the only quality that you need to have. It could be fake status. It could just be a social status that's an illusion. That one quality, Virgo gonna be, she gonna go crazy. Like it's gonna be sad actually. Anyone reading just gave y'all some freaky. I'll be honest, I don't know what freaky is anymore. Everybody be freaked out. Low-key, freaky for all. Jewel is my spec chat. What's that? But I ain't gonna lie. Not all earth signs are like that. Out of the earth sign women, Virgo is like that kind of at the top. Taurus is kind of like that too. Sadly, to my Taurus sisters. Some of us Taurus sisters were slightly divided on that aspect. We're still united always, but some of me and my other fellow Taurus sisters were slightly divided on that little aspect. But we'll never be unbreakable. We'll still have our bonds between each other, Taurus sisters. But some Tauruses end up in that position, but they don't start off like Virgo. Virgo sometimes dive in that position. Taurus women, they end up in that type of situation sometimes. But the reason why a Taurus woman can end up in that situation is because she has some form of history with that person. To have histories with somebody and it happens is different than when Virgos just dive into it. They're like loose cannons for real. Sometimes Libra women's be doing the same thing, but we're talking about Earth women's right now. Oh, I thought you was freaky Virgo. Never mind. I'm not a Virgo, y'all. Wow, you've got a healthy pair of lungs on you, girl. So anyways, love me a Taurus and Gemini. I don't know what it is about them. Gemini women, I don't feel like I did enough research on Gemini women to tell you. I feel like I don't have enough research on Gemini women, but I do have a strong Gemini placement. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you're okay. I'm going to need Jewel to host for the love of Pat. I got you. Taurus sisters get on my nerves. Why? Why do Tauruses get on your nerves? You're a freaky Leo? I don't like Leos that much. I'll be honest, y'all. I always feel like I'm tolerating a Leo for real. I like who Leos like to think of themselves to be sometimes. I like the performance that Leos give people sometimes when they are trying to look at as a good quality person, knowing that they're not a good quality person. Sometimes I'm entertained by that, but all Leos are not good people. I dare I say majority of Leos are only good people out of their own mouths. Hi, you look good all the way from South Africa. So much love. Welcome to the live. Shout out to the Leos. Shout out to the Virgos. Shout out to the Tauruses. Shout out to Geminis. Who else did we? Shout out to Libras. Shout out to the whole 12 zodiacs. Capricorns, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries. Did I name them all? Shout out to all 12 zodiacs. If you wanted the 12 zodiacs or even that other funny one, Ophiuchus or whatever, double tap the live stream and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the live. Are Pisces bad? They're not bad. They're just like a broken sign. Now let me stop. Let me stop. I have like I see Pisces flaws. Like, let me talk about Pisces men and then maybe I'll talk about Pisces women. Pisces men, I feel like Pisces men are good for Tauruses at a certain age frame. And if you find them after a certain age frame, you just so happen to just be blessed by God. Like, there's just some type of touch that you got supernaturally to where it works for you. I feel like to be with a Pisces man as like a Taurus woman, as an example, I feel like you could really fall into that dreamy aspect when y'all are both young. I feel like once you get to the point in life where life is real, I don't think you should. I feel like that's kiddie stuff. I feel like you should move on from a Pisces dreams. A Pisces man is going to sell you all these dreams, and you're going to buy it because why not? If you don't know any better, you're going to buy all of Pisces dreams, and then they're going to get slippery out of nowhere, even if they like you. And I'm talking about the uninvolved ones, by the way, like the unevolved. Even if they like you, love you, they might swim away and slip away, and it's just a mess. Pisces women, I don't know enough Pisces women that are dealing with a full deck of cards. When a Pisces woman has like work that she needs to do on herself, she finds herself in like a mess of a life. Like, her life is very chaotic and she's always trying her hardest. Pisces woman got big foreheads and it's empty on the inside. Like, I have observed different. Okay, let me talk about my haters. Let me talk about my Pisces haters, because you know what, to be realistically, y'all, I get along with every sign. Realistically, for the most part, I get along with every sign. But let's talk about the haters of mine. The haters that I have that are Pisces, they're not dealing with a full deck of cards. And they're always hating on some aspect of relational happiness. Like, if you're in a relationship with yourself and it's happy, they're hating on that. If you have a good relationship with people love you, they're hating on that. It's always like the relational aspect of things that I've noticed my Piscean haters have hated on me about. Like, it's so weird. It's almost as if they want to suck your dreams away by taking away whatever they feel like is making you happy in that regard. So I don't know. I always feel kind of bad for them. They always think that they're saying something smart, and they always feel like they know better. They want to come off like they know better than you, when realistically they be like fucked up emotionally, really. So like the Pisces haters, especially the women that I've noticed, the men too, for real. The Pisces men that have been haters towards me, they've all been like secretly miserable, or at least it's a secret to everybody else. But it's like, I can spot it out. Like, your life is ass. I hate to have my dreams sucked away. That's what they try to do. Like, Pisces, when they're haters, they're always trying to suck your dreams away. Like, they need to sit the fuck down. But they never are actually playing with the full deck of cards. Like, I want to let you know that, like, some aspect of their life is severely lacking, and a lot of times they focus on you. I've seen a Libra hater do this to me too. It's like they should be focusing on their life, but they focus on you to escape. It's like escapism, Sometimes they focus on you and they hate on you to escape their bullshit reality. Like, I've seen some shit like that. And it's like, who are you to try to give me advice my way and your life is fucked up for real? It just be, not a full deck. They're not playing with a full deck of cards. Those haters. The Piscean hater type. Anyway, shout out to the Pisces. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Anywho, let me talk about Aries haters. I don't know why I feel inspired to talk about the haters that are Aries women. When a woman is a Aries and she's a hater, what I have seen her do is like, she's always trying to, usually they try to show their haterism in group settings in a way. Like, a lot of times they want to look like they're better than you socially, but they kind of do it a little bit more out loud. Sometimes it's kind of foolish in the way that they do it. And like, as soon as you address them, they cry and they feign like they're the victim. If you have an Aries that's a hater and it's a girl and she's attacking you, if you ever confront her head on and you are obviously like winning that conversation, she's going to resort to crying publicly to gain sympathy. This shit is so fucking annoying. So you're going to find yourself in a predicament where she's trying to gain social support by everybody by saying, I'm victimized by this person. It's like a headache. But Aries women are 100% evil. But in my opinion, they're like, it's kind of like a selfish baby type of evil. It's not like a evolved, conniving Virgo, Scorpio type of evil. I feel like Virgos and Scorpios type of evil is very like hidden shadows, and it's a weird type of evil that Virgos and Scorpios have. Aries has an upfront type of evil, and whenever it backfires on them, they're going to cry publicly. They like have no sense of shame. So like, they will be the type to like try to gain sympathy from everybody, and people sometimes fall for it. It's so weird. What do I think about Cancers? Cancers are like a manipulative type of evil. I guess we moved on from haters to evil. When a Cancer is evil, they literally are probably next to you and they're really like pushing every button that they recognize that you have, and they're being entertained by it. Like, they're laughing at you. Like, when a Cancer is authentically in their evilness and you are being victimized by them, they're almost in full control of who you are, and they're pushing your buttons, like, and they're laughing at that shit. It's so fucking wicked. Cancer's evil is what Capricorn wishes their evil was. Capricorns, when they're evil, they wish that they can push your buttons like that and get the response, but it doesn't always happen like that for Capricorns. I feel like a Capricorn's evil can be sometimes upfront too. It just depends. I'm irritated all the time by Cancers. Like, why you fucking laughing? Susan told us I'm right. Virgos are a kind of backstabber type evil in my experience. I agree. I feel like Virgos and Scorpios kind of share that same type of backstabber type of evil. Aquarius is an honorable mention. And Aquarius will backstab you, but the way that Aquarius backstabs you is kind of like, it's kind of like tasteless. A Virgo and a Scorpio, when they backstab you, it's going to be a level of either sophistication or taste that they're going to be exuding in it. So they think that's their goal. Like, that's kind of like how they want to come off. When an Aquarius backstabs you, it's very tacky. That shit is janky as fuck. That shit looks like, damn, you was just with me and now you in bed with my cousin and y'all went live together. Like, did you not care? Like, Aquarius will backstab you in an open way, and it's going to look tacky as fuck because they don't give a shit. Like, it's going to be like, one day you was kicking it with this girl, and the next minute, and then the next hour you see her hopping in the car with the dude that you was just telling her about. That's the, and then she gonna act like confused when you confront her. But you just told me you won't fuck with him no more, so I thought it was cool. Like, Aquarius backstabbing is so fucking janky and it's so tacky and tasteless. They really be crashing out in their backstabbing. Shout out to Malay for the gift. Thank you, boo. Aquarius X and Capricorn too. Capricorns, okay, when a Capricorn is, okay, if you ever see a Capricorn be kind of tacky in the way that they're backstabbing you, it's because they think that that's their checkmate. Like, Capricorns sometimes move sloppier than what they want to give themselves credit for, and I hate that for them. When a Capricorn is being evil and they move kind of like tasteless and tacky and janky, they really thought it was it. Like, I want you to know that. Capricorns think that they're the mastermind of a evil Virgo, a evil Scorpio, a evil Cancer, and they're not. So Capricorns literally thought this process out. So whenever you see them execute and it's fucked up, if it is, it's because they authentically thought that was it. And that's kind of embarrassing. I hate that for them. But that's like a Capricorn evil. A Capricorn evil, they want to be the evil grandmother. They want to be the evil grandmother that smiles at you. Y'all know the story of the grandmother, I think it was, or the witch that put the two little kids in the oven. Y'all know that fable or story or whatever? That's what Capricorn's evil looks like. A Capricorn's evil is like, I'm a smile, I'm gonna act like I'm a nice grandmother, but I'm going to put you in the oven. But they're working off of like somebody's innocence. Like, I don't know. That's an evil Capricorn in my opinion. Like, they're always doing something extra fucked up, and they almost feel like they're the parental role to do that shit to you. Whenever a Capricorn is evil and they're doing something fucked up to you, in their minds, if you were to find out, if you were able to enter their mind, they place themselves in a hierarchy similar to a parent to kid ratio with you. And that's why they're doing the fucked upness towards you. Anyways, they always want to dictate some shit. Like, Capricorn, sit your evil, want to be evil ass down. But that's if they have the brains to actually execute. Every Capricorn's not shaped the same. Some Capricorns are smarter than others, but that comes out in the execution. So anyways, evil Libra is just going to try to socially shame you. Evil Libra, I feel like Libras, they're the most desperate to do evil at times. Like, whenever I see somebody go out their way to do evil, a lot of times they are an air sign. Not trying to be funny. As smart as air signs are, a lot of times they're trying to like wear you out in a way. So a lot of the ways that air signs, when they're evil, a lot of the things that they do, especially Libras are always going to try to socially isolate you. They're going to always try to use materialistic things to also humble you. Those are like their two things. And then a lot of times the women try to take your identity, like on some destiny swap shit, I've noticed. So that's like the formula for the Libra women. They're always trying to humble you. Who have I not mentioned? The evilness of a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I feel like they're kind of interesting to observe when they're evil towards you, because a Sagittarius that's evil is really going to exercise whichever angle they feel like is best in destroying you. So it's not always a set thing that they're going to use. Sometimes they kind of like study the person to know what exactly it is to hit them with. So they're not always the same, but one thing that they for sure will do is that they're for sure going to talk shit about you to everybody. Like, when a Sagittarius is evil, a lot of times other people know how much they don't like you sometimes before they tell you how much they don't like you, but you probably end up finding out through them telling everybody else at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're probably at the party too when they're talking shit about you, and they're saying it so that you can hear. Like, it's kind of how it goes with Sagittarius is sometimes. Like, a Sagittarius isn't really going to be super sneaky in when they show you that they don't fuck with you. They kind of do it right there with you there. But yeah, they can do almost every angle. They can do almost every angle of trying to be evil towards you, but they rarely are like super sneaky. They rarely do super sneaky shit. Sagittarius are like bold as fuck, low-key. Like, they do shit right to you. And sometimes it's so bold to the point where other people turn a blind eye and they fuck with them anyway. It's kind of fucked up. When a Sagittarius is evil, sometimes they'll be so fucking mean and cruel to you. just because they want to express to you how much they don't fuck with you. And sometimes other people could witness it and they be like, I like Sagittarius, and it's so fucked up. But that, it just depends. I don't know what she's talking about, but what was it live? Let me think. Who's other signs that I haven't talked about? Taurus. An evil Taurus is an evil genius. No, it depends. Some Tauruses are very immature. It just depends. An evil immature Taurus is going to try their hardest to make everybody not fuck with you. That's their main goal. They're going to just try to make everybody not fuck with you. And it's going to be very petty. It's going to be very childish the way that they go about it. But their goal is to make everybody not fuck with you. They just want you to just be like a loser. You know what I'm saying? That's like, especially an immature Taurus. An evil genius Taurus is going to properly execute that plan. Let me think. Who else? Did I miss a sign? I know I didn't do Gemini. A Gemini's evil. I don't really know enough to think about Geminis. I feel like an evil Gemini is just going to play whichever side fits them at the moment. That's what I think of evilness in Gemini. Jackal Hyde. I don't know. I think I hit every sign, didn't I? Did I do evil Pisces? Evil Pisces is going to try to emotionally destroy you. Like all the stuff that Cancer, like evil Cancer can successfully destroy somebody emotionally and like play with them a little bit mentally. But an evil Pisces is like always seemingly attempting to do that shit. It's like they're trying to suck they want to suck all the goodness out of you and leave you with like dark shit. Immature Taurus brought you that hat. Maxie, are you a child or are you just incapable of actually landing an actual comeback, a clapback, or whatever the fuck you think you're doing? Anywho, make sure you guys double tap the live stream, subscribe to the channel. I'm thinking about getting off of the live stream for a little bit. Hey, I'm back. I'm Demaya, but I changed my name. Welcome back, Demaya. I'm Gemini. I agree. I can be extremely evil playing both sides. Yeah, like a Gemini will have fun playing every side that they need to. Damn, girl, you're so hot, girl. Welcome to the live. Make sure you guys double tap the live. So yeah. Did I miss a sign, you guys? I think I hit every sign. I did Capricorn. I did Aquarius. I did Pisces. I did Aries. I did Taurus. I did Gemini. I did Cancer. Did I do Leo? Evil Leo? Oh my gosh, evil Leo. I don't think I have been around enough evil Leos. I feel like an evil Leo is always going to like, exaggerate all their accomplishments. Like an evil Leo is always going to exaggerate things, even in a negative sense. So like, they're gonna puff themselves up and they're gonna decrease you and like gaslighting you and like trying to make you seem like insignificant. That's kind of how like an evil Leo is gonna operate. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times they're gonna try to make it seem like, well, I'm the shit and you're not. Like in one way or another. But a lot of times they're gonna try to gaslight you is what I noticed that Leos do. I did Libras. Aries talk too damn much. Yeah, Aries is gonna talk a lot because they want people to fuck with them. Aries feel like people only fuck with you if you're the center point. And they do it by trying to like, they talk a lot. They talk a lot of shit too. So I did Leos. Next is what? Is next Virgo? I did Virgos. I did Libra. Did I do Scorpio? I mentioned Scorpio, but an evil Scorpio is literally going to plot your demise and try to watch that happen. Shout out to Cardi King for the gift. An evil Scorpio is like, when are Scorpios not evil though? Let me stop. Scorpios are psychopaths, like they're nuts. If a Scorpio isn't actually crazy, they're like going crazy. Like, I don't know how to put that into words. Like, some evil Scorpios are, the reason why they're not successful is because they actually are trying to drive people crazy, but they're actually crazy and like there's incompletion in their minds. But some Scorpios that are evil, it's like their mission is to completely undermine you, sneak attack you, and destroy you. So like Tauruses share that whole sentiment of trying to destroy somebody, but Scorpios are like the person who actually takes it very extreme and too far for too long too. It's like Scorpio women are cheaters. I feel like it's Scorpios, period. Men and women. I did Pisces already. Evil Pisces is going to snatch your joy away from you. They're going to snatch away. They're like an evil Pisces is like the same feeling of like somebody who pulled a prank on you and everybody watched the prank happen and you were obviously victimized and the loser and everybody laughed at you. That's what an evil Pisces hopes to accomplish, but that's also mixed in with Scorpio. That would be like a Pisces with a Scorpio moon. That's like what they will do. Anyone ever told you look like Jordan Sparks before the divorce? Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe in no air. Damn, you're right. You described me. What's your sign, Chris? They too cool with everything. Who? You talk about Pisces? Am I readable if I'm a Scorpio? Yes. All Scorpios. Okay. Every single Scorpio would like to believe that they're just the one person that's shrouded in mystery. And it's not always true. Dare I say, a lot of times it's not true. The only people who don't know about Scorpios are the people who aren't experienced in Scorpios. There's a lot of people who aren't experienced in Scorpios. Anyone ever told you that you like Rachel? All the time. People always say I look like a girl named Rachel, a girl named Juliana. I believe Pisces are the most nicest. I feel like Pisces are kind of non-threatening in my opinion too, because it's like you can disarm a Pisces very easy. I'm loyal, cool AF, but I have a dual nature. Oh, you're Gemini? Sagittarius women are distant and unpredictable. Like I said, a Sagittarius woman, when they are evil, when a Sagittarius woman is evil, they have studied their victim. They know where to hit you where it hurts. They already know. It probably didn't take them that long to figure it out. They know what exactly it is that is your weakness, and they're going to hit exactly that. And it's going to be very cold in the way that they do it. Cold in that if they want to stand up in front of the cafeteria and say, "You just shit your pants," they will do that shit. And everybody will sit there and look at you and laugh, and you be known forever as the person who shit their pants in the cafeteria. Sometimes that is read as very cold, very calculated. How did you know at the right time to say it when realistically it was a chocolate pudding cup that was put in? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Sagittarius. Sagittarius works off of execution and delivery. And they also have studied whatever they're going to target. A lot of times, the good ones. So I can see why you would say that. On my Facebook page, I'm thinking of all Scorpions. Okay, Aries power. It's all or nothing with Libra women. Evil Libra women, when they're evil, they're always trying to gain something from you at your expense. Evil Aries is going to knock the competition out the water, and if that doesn't work, if their plan doesn't work, they're going to gain sympathy. So, like, for instance, an Aries man, let's not look at it completely as competition. Let's look at it relationally. Let's say an Aries man, is like a playboy, kind of. Like, he's a ladies' man. So, like, he gets a lot of women, and then let's say he hits a dry, rough patch. That Aries man is going to lean on something that's going to make him gain sympathy. He's going to, out of nowhere, become a family man. Look, I'm always with my kids. I'll give my last for my kids. Or he's going to, like, go get baptized or something and be like, I learned a lot from life. He's going to do something to garner an emotional response from people that's going to make people pity him or have sympathy for him. So that's what I think. Not just Aries men, but I think Aries do that in general when they lose the evil battle that they have been doing for so long. What would a Libra man do? A Libra man's going to do similar. He's not going to do so. Libras and Jewel telling too much. Okay, so like a Libra man and an Aries man, they're polar opposites. So sometimes they look kind of similar, but they're driven by different things sometimes. So a Libra man, if he's in that same predicament and he was a ladies man, he's going to do the exact same thing, but he's also going to be, I don't know how to describe it. He's going to do the same thing, but he's going to be trying to make himself, he's only focusing on looking good. An Aries man literally wants the sympathy. Like he wants people to feel the sympathy for him and express it. He wants to be doted on. A Libra man kind of wants that, but more than ever, he wants his reputation to shine bright again. So he's not going to care that much about your heart went out to him. He's going to care about the fact that you put $500 in his account so that way he can go back to living and popping it like how he was before, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to kind of cut away, you know, an inanimate object, a scale. They kind of sometimes eggs out the emotional part out of it. So he's kind of going to do the same thing, but he's kind of going to go about it in a more cold, less emotional way. It's for gain. It's for a means to an end. Us Aquarius men don't like routines and authority. We move how we move. Okay. Sup, Kay? How you been? I see you still preaching facts. Yes. Libras just want the end goal to be right. Yes, they want the end goal and they want to look good with the end goal. So, for instance, a Libra man might go get baptized or whatever to look good, and then he's going to, let's say he got divorced. Let's say his testimony was he was a ladies man. He lost everything by being a ladies man, by being XYZ, da da da. He's going to get baptized for the look of it, and then he's going to marry the first woman he see in that church, not because he care about her, but because he wants to look like the package, the full package again. He wants to, it's like a rebrand. He's rebranding. A Libra man is going to rebrand on everybody for the sake of getting the praise again. A Leo man might do a similar thing. Virgo flat out don't piss me off. I can cut off my heart like a light switch. I feel like Virgos can temporarily seek revenge and they feel like they're cutting their heart off, but Virgos be emotionally engaged. Probably more than they would admit. A Virgo is going to be emotionally engaged, but they're going to temporarily cut their heart off to seek revenge. After they feel like they sought revenge, or if revenge is taking too long, the emotionality is going to come right back. Like, it's just that they're filtering it in revenge. Like, my opinion, of course. I take it you don't like us Capricorns. I actually love Capricorns. I like Capricorn men. Sometimes the Capricorn women are a little bit, I don't know what the fuck going on with that. I'm a Libra. You hit the nail on, but I don't take money from women. I'm a meta and I will never get married. Okay. Some of those exist. Taurus women worship money and rarely satisfied. So this is the difference between a Taurus woman and a Libra woman. Libra women worship money. A Libra woman is going to worship money. A Taurus woman is going to worship, if you will, valuable things. So it's kind of different. Like Libra women are typically worshiping everything that represents monetary whatever. A Taurus woman indulges in it and they love it and they feel like they deserve it, but they kind of like the aspect of things being valuable. So it doesn't always have to be per se money. It could be the actual car. If that makes sense. I don't know how to put it into words. They kind of like to hold on, and sometimes they can become kind of like hoarders if they're not careful because of that. I don't know how to put it into words. If they find a golden goose, they're going to actually worship the goose. I feel like a Libra is going to only worship the egg, the golden egg. That's how I look at it. It's probably not always the case. It's probably not always true. But that's how I right away distinguish the two. Now we break up and get right back. I'm from Shy. We don't have time. That's why I work out, get back again. True. Why are zodiac conversations always the most silver in here? I don't know, Pat. I think because everybody... Pat, I think because at some point I say a sign that they are like, oh no, that has happened. I agree. So I think that's why it's civil. They can't really, like, I don't know. Your beautiful face reminds me of a lovely flower. Thanks, Bobby. But yeah, Leo women are self-centered, too prideful. That okay, I can see that. I can see that for the women and the men. And it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder what exactly is the lore behind Leos being that way when they are that way. Because I don't believe every Leo's like that. But I do believe every Leo kind of thinks that way, if that makes sense. Like, they might not always be acting out on it, but sometimes they're thinking it. They are all centered around a good thing. Ooh. But yeah, it makes all sense in the world. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty confident there has to be a balanced Leo out there in the world. But I feel like typically the light is shown on the other ones. So it's hard for me to pull an example from those types. Okay, I found it. The thing that makes certain Leos seemingly are balanced is when a Leo actually has to care for something. Like when Leos actually have to care for things around them, which I think helps balance them out from self-centeredness. So like, let's say you have a Leo and he takes care of like his mom, or you have a Leo and she takes care of her kids. When they actually are pouring into those things and not just like halfway ass doing it, I feel like that helps them kind of be less self-centeredness. That y'all know what I'm trying to say, because I'm making up words by accident. I think it helps them be less self-centered, you know. But it could sometimes it's a toxic thing that happens where they believe that's their identity, so it does become self-centered again. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah. Helena Troy, is it you, my love? Welcome to the live. What type of Abby is that? What type of avatar is that? So yeah. How are you guys, by the way? I think I might get off the live soon. I'm just trying my hardest to stay on a little bit longer. It's the face avatar after seeing. Okay. Indian man, Pat. Indian man. It makes sense once you say that. Because I was like, why he keep talking about thick sticks? Indian man. Thanks, Victor. But yeah, I think I'm about to get off the live for a little bit and probably come back on a little bit later. You better get with somebody who brings peace and humble to each other. Otherwise, y'all just smash and pay bills. I feel like life is good when you find somebody who you're actually compatible with. I would agree with that part. I would agree to that part. You should find somebody who you work well with. You know they love that stick talk. That stick talk. I want to reading about your uneven lips. Is everybody's lips even? I'm confused. I don't know why y'all believe that that's going to be the thing to make me melt or something. Like, I'm melting. Nothing's actually realistically wrong with my lips, other than my lips probably are just actually a little bit dry looking. Nothing is actually uneven about them, though. I know it's hard for you to tell. You see that? I made a comment about my lips, like, and ever since I did, that's when y'all start. Y'all are dumb. Nah, that's just a goofy that don't know how to holler at you, sis. I agree. Why are you single? Are you a very nice girl? Why men are blind about your beauty inside and outside? Bottom is bigger than the top. Oh my gosh. Isn't that part of a standard of beauty somewhere? If your lips look like two sausages of the same size, I'm pretty sure it's probably, hopefully you look good in other parts of your face. Because that probably looks crazy as fuck. It makes me think of those clay animations. I got a lip and an eye fetish. Have y'all ever seen those animations where they make the clay lip look like the bottom and the top look the same, and it's always like an ugly looking character? Now, there's some people who can pull that look off, but your bottom lip being bigger than your top lip, I think that's normal. What the fuck are you talking about? And you probably don't even have lips yourself. You're probably a Caucasian, a white, with no fucking lips. Your looks like it is. And you over here talking to my lips. Your lips probably look like this. Yeah, and you got uneven lips. You don't even have fucking lips. What the fuck? That is crazy. Anyways. You're a gorgeous girl, thanks. Yeah, that makes the lips look like turtlenecks. I feel like the best looking lips are the ones where the lips are proportioned to the face. So anyways, it's always somebody trying to nitpick something to try to say something's wrong with you. Shut the fuck up, bro. What's wrong with you is the fact that your parents actually did the do that night and created you. That's what's wrong with you. The fact that you're actually here on earth. And I know you think that before you go to sleep at night. I don't have anything to live for. So don't come in here with your bullshit, knowing that you are on your 12th reason right now. Don't come in here with that bullshit, bro. I'm from India. Welcome to the live. Yeah, I like that fleshy lips. The best looking lips are covered up right now and being selfish. I'm just saying, y'all be in this chat like you not on your Hannah's 12th reason in life, period. You're literally one small problem. You're one small inconvenience away from wanting to commit something. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. The old dudes call them soup coolers. I was young boy when I learned I like them. It's just so crazy because the people who make comments about lips typically don't have fucking lips themselves. Because people who actually grew up, people who actually had to go through life with larger lips typically aren't talking shit about people with lips. That's not even something that they actually think about. Like, what the fuck? I have never seen a black woman with full lips immediately talk shit about somebody else for having full lips unless they were trying to say, oh bitch, you went to go get injections to have some shit I was born with. That's the only time I've seen black people talk shit about somebody's lips. That's how I know that you're not a person of color. Like, you're not a person of color. You're some white trash or some shit. You don't have fucking lips. Or you just ugly as shit. I think you're either white or you're ugly as fuck. And you're trying to project something that you feel like is a flaw cosmetically or physically with me. Something's fucking wrong with you. Like, what the fuck? You can make up some shit and try to make it seem like something's wrong with me, but the fact that your parents made you, that's what the fuck is wrong with you. The fuck? Like, white fucking trash, bro. The thin lip girls get lip fillers to make their mouth look like swollen anus. That should be looking. Have you guys been on TikTok and seen the promotions for that? It's like a lip gloss that plumps up their lips Some of those before pictures and after pictures be looking so fucking crazy. It looks like it hurts. Your lips are definitely wrong. Sorry. Oh my gosh, you're obsessed with me and you're obsessed with how I fucking look. Get a fucking life.